Welcome to TCH Live as we get ready to scramble and gamble here tonight down in the Rio Grande Valley. Let's go around the table real quick, let you know what the lineup is. In seat one, we have Taco. He's in for 200. RG3 playing off of the $3, the magic number. He's in for $333. We have Set in for the minimum. He's in for 100. Sal in seat 4 in for 350. Tres Mentiras in for the max 500. Crockpot in for 600. And we will see Set limp under the gun with the Jack 10. Crockpot doing the same with the suited Queen 3. And that's going to be Marty in seat 7, not Loop, Marty. Newbies return to the stream. Small raise here with the Ace 10. Picking up a call from Taco, Set, and Crockpot will close off the action, and we will have a four-way pot for the first hand of the night. And pretty good flop for newbie. Everybody else pretty much drawing dead. I still like a continuation bet here multi-ways, just in case if somebody has spades, they'll call you, or a pocket pair, they won't believe you have the ace. So this is it's actually a nice continuation bet here from newbie. And you can see, Set's a little curious. Does have a backdoor royal flush available. King or a queen of clubs. And he does pick up a 9 now.
It's 350 right now. It's from 5 to 9.
And Yubi going to be sizing up $72 in the pot. Going to be betting probably about 40. It's going to be 45. And Set will let it go. And Yubi's return, so far, so good. Newbie used to play on our stream and then took a little break. These are special cards, and they are a little difficult to shuffle, especially when you have the manicured nails. But these chips do have a RFID chip in them, so they're just a little bit thicker, but when you take into account 52 of them all together, you can really tell the difference as we are getting ready for hand numero dos here. You can see this hand taking place at 7:09. We're on a 15-minute delay as action's going to be on seat 3. Sal under the gun, making the call with the suited jack. Crockpot limped the first hand, going to be limping again. And Taco at the 5-3 the first hand, has 5-3 again. Set going to check his option. And once again, we are going multi-ways to the pot. This time 5 ways to the flop. Jack high flop. Sal flopping the best hand, and he's going to bet twice the size of the pot. Only $10 in the pot. Keep in mind, this is 1-2. RG3 calling with the gutter. Also has backdoor diamonds available. Or the queen works as well. The only issue with the queen is I don't think any of these players are going to go too crazy, just because any 10 makes a straight. So RG3 figuring out if his opponent has a 10, placing a bet here, and we will go to the river. RG3 still good with the queen. Already $100 in the pot, and he's going to check. Sal will check it back. And he will see that he got turned. So RG3 representing the 956. That's the area code down here in the Rio Grande Valley. So Thursday night football game is going on. It is currently 0-0. We will try to keep you updated on the scores. And it looks like a possible pick 6 here for the Vikings, but they are reviewing it. It looked like he used the ground to control the catch, but that's not my call to make. Tres Mentiras just limping. It looks like Crockpot is done with the limping, and he is going to raise it up to $12 with the queen. RG3 just went in the last hand. Going to try to make it 2 in a row. Calling with the 9-7 offsuit. And Set just going to go all in here with his ace-king. Do expect a lot of all-ins early here, as a couple of players buying in for the minimum, which is 100. Oh, check this out. Crockpot making the call. So Crockpot in for the maximum 500. Set in for the minimum 100. And Crockpot going to be making the call here with Queen 9 offsuit. And RG3 is also interested. Yeah, the call got overturned. So the call got overturned. So still 0-0. Crockpot hitting the queen, but Set hitting the straight. And Crockpot winding up with trips. But 3 of a kind does not beat a straight. So Set with the early double up. So make sure that everything is counted out correctly, and they will get the pot pushed over to Set. So at the very bottom of the screen, you can see the totals. Set, he was in for $100. He has $150 now in his stack, so he has a $50 profit. That's the number in the green. Newbie up $47. He was in for $250. RG3 up $39. That is a triple 13 on the dartboard. And seat 7 is, that's Mahdi, not Loop. Seat 7 is Mahdi, not Loop, as Loop is the first alternate. Julian, his first time playing in the stream. He's got a lot of friends and family watching. Remember, we are live on the YouTube chat. So we're streaming, I believe, on YouTube and Twitch tonight. We are live on the YouTube chat. Julian still has not played a hand. He's in for $200. As we have Crockpot, UTG, that's under the gun. Had a queen last hand, raised it up. It looks like he's going to raise it again. Same amount to 12. Mahdi going to make the quick call.
Hey, they got the same hand match. Where's my house?
Julian or Julian, depending on where you're from, makes the fold. And it is folded around to Set, who also folds. Big Blind's going to defend. That's going to be Tres Mentiras. And we are going 3 ways to a flop. And it's going to be top pair for Tres Mentiras, but bottom set for Mahdi. Tres Mentiras is going to lead right out. And I like just the call here from Mahdi. Let's see if he agrees. He is taking advantage of the tableside massage. Yeah. So far, slow playing it. 7's going to be a little scary. No player with a heart. 7 also does complete some straights. Tres Medida is going to bet again.
The kicker got us badass. This shit kicker.
And I think Marty's just going to call again.
Holding.
I like when kickers do their job.
Holding.
He's thinking, do I call or do I raise?
Yeah, holding.
And he is just going to call, hoping the board pairs. Board does not pair. As a matter of fact, another straight arrives with the 3-4. Tres Mentiras gonna bet 50 here. Marty just gonna make the call, and he's gonna take it down. So maybe Marty could have gone for a small raise there, but keep in mind the stream just started. And something that I do like to say, and this is pretty much true across the board with all the streams, here and at other places, like the first 10 hands normally don't play. They either play a little bit faster than they normally would or a little bit slower than they normally would. So the players are still just feeling each other out here in the first 10 hands. So a lot of times they'll play a little bit more conservative than they normally play, or sometimes they'll go in the other direction. And we actually saw both things happen, as early on we saw Crockpot calling all in with the 9-7. So I don't think normally he's calling an all in with that hand, but he knew that the stream just started and he kind of wanted to establish a table image. Tres Mentiras hitting the ace. Hits top pair again. This time he's good. And he's going to lead out again. Newbie with a gut shot also has the king of clubs, but he will let it go. And Taco with a K. He wears his sunglasses at night. Taco making the call here with bottom pair. Diamond on the turn. Tres Mentira improving, and he's going to size it up here to 30. And this will probably get the job done.
He still caught it after that, bro.
That don't make sense sometimes. It doesn't.
Bro, the ball was like that way. It was body.
Delay rush.
Birdie to win 100. That's what Taco's thinking right now.
Exactly. First down. Not even first down.
I think that's the first
No, it isn't. No.
I ever seen wobbly for first down. Look at this. Look at the roll.
And he's going to let it go.
I hope he's good because it's fucking.
So Tres Mentiras losing the last hand, flopping top pair. And now he will take this hand down.
I gotta target first down.
Good luck, partner. Those first half bets are scary.
So seat 7, who's not Loop, that is Marty. He is up $135.
Chargers -2.5.
That's good. I mean, I can see that.
The Chargers kicker.
So Chargers are inside the 10-yard line
He's good. What's the guy's name? Oh, the Dick.
as action is going to be on Crockpot. There is a $10 button straddle. You can see the 2 chips on top of the button. So action will start to the left of the straddle. And Marty, I know it says Loop, Marty going to be making the call with the suited 6-9. Taco going to be raising it up here. RG3 should be re-raising here, but he just makes the call. And like I said, maybe if this was more than 10 hands in, he would have played this more aggressive, but still playing it close to his chest. But this is a re-raise every time here with the queens. A lot of bad cards can come on the flop. Well, the ace or the king can come on the flop. Granted, none of his opponents have the ace or the king. And we are going to have a very interesting flop here, as Marty flopping the straight. Taco with the open ender. And he is announcing 125. And not to be results oriented, but this is why you want to be 3-betting with the queens. So Marty going to be going all in here. And I don't see how his opponents fold based upon how much they have behind. It's showing Taco when he has $6 behind, but he has about 125 behind. All right, there's the all in. And both opponents are going to have to call here. Maybe RG3 can get away. Maybe. But Taco's not getting away. And I believe everybody's all in. All right, Chargers scoring. They're tied in. Tight end, who was the big waiver wire pickup this week. I believe, and somebody in the chat can correct me, and I will get to the chat after this hand. Somebody in the chat can correct me, but I believe this week is National Tight Ends Week. Yeah, so RG3 going to need the board to pair to have a chance. You can see that Taco actually has better equity than the queens because he is open-ended. But both Taco and RG3 want this board to pair. Actually, RG3 wants the board to pair. Taco wants a 6 to chop, a jack to chop. Taco can only chop this pot. He cannot win it outright. RG3 is going to need the board to pair. Let's go with the 8 of hearts. 7 or 8 of hearts. Get the paired board for RG3. Get the flush draw for Marty. There we go. His name's corrected. 7 or 8 of hearts for fun. Okay, there's the straight for Taco. And Taco and Marty are going to chop up RG3's. They're going to chop up RG3's chips. So in RG3's defense, he was pretty much destined to lose that hand no matter what he did. So even if RG3 would have 3-bet, Taco raised it pre-flop with the 35. So even if RG3 would have made it like 100, Taco's going to call and Taco's going to get it all in and hit his jack. So RG3 was destined to lose that hand, but he did lose a little bit more just because Marty had him covered. There was a side pot between Marty and RG3. Sometimes no matter how well you play a hand, you're destined to lose it. And of course, the flip side is also true. You can play a hand really bad and still win the hand. All right, let's get to the chat. We do have some action in the chat. All right. There's the VPIP. So we do have a couple of comments in the chat. As I said, we are live on the YouTube chat. Live on the YouTube chat. $10 Bud and Straddle coming from Crockpot. Marty, who just chopped that last pot, going to have the suited 1-gapper. He will make the call. Julian going to be playing his first hand here with the Ace-Jack.
Is it a pick? A fumble? Or Chargers, bro. First play, touchdown. That's crazy. A touchdown? They're celebrating because they got the fumble.
Tres mentiras. 40% of a royal flush, and he's going to be raising it up here. Between him and Marty, They got a royal flush between the two of them. So raises it up to 50 here.
To my guy McConkey.
Marty going to be making the call, and we'll see if that brings along Julian.
No touchdown?
It does not. Julian will get out of the way, and we are looking for some diamonds.
That's going to be iffy. We'll see.
I know.
That might go 50.
That's
That's
what I was
going
gonna
to
say.
go 50.
That's what I was gonna say.
And it's going to be top pair for Marty. He will probably check to the aggressor here.
Where's the money at? Where's the money at?
There's the check.
Yeah.
Tres Mentiras does have some backdoor possibilities, but he will check behind. Where's the diamond?
The ball kind of jiggles when it's
So Marty pretty much has his hand locked up, and he is going to be sliding out.
He does not have control on the ground hits the ball. Nope, that's not.
65,
That's going to be really
and that should get the job done.
unlucky. They're about to get really fucking lucky.
Maybe if it was a 9, Tres Mentiras could have stuck along. Maybe if it was a diamond.
I think it is. I think it is.
Marty taking advantage of the table side massages available here at the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley. Full service bar, table side massages. And Marty, he is up $700.
That guy from the Portland Trail Baby was the Miami. Oh, yeah. That's right. Bro, she just got arrested, bro, for some, like,
Taco also up $200.
illegal poker, illegal gambling.
They chopped up RG3's money. RG3 was in for $333. Rebuying for $300. 3. It's the magic number.
Incomplete.
Newbie just making the call here with the 10s. And RG3 put it on a small raise here. That's going to get a call from Sal with the suited connectors. Crockpot coming along as well. Another $15 for Marty to call. Marty started the stream off on fire. Has the Kings. And somebody raising. So he needs to be sizing up to at least 125 here.
7 raises. 135.
He's going to make it 135. So nice raise size by Marty. And Yubi actually going to get away from the 10s. Losing the minimum. And RG3 going to make the call. And Sal's going all in. This is the good thing about the lower stakes. Everybody likes to see all-ins, and a lot of these players buying in for the minimum, so we're going to see a lot of all-ins early on. This is our 8th hand and about our 3rd or 4th all-in. Marty going to make the call, and we're going to have ourselves a pot of over $900. Promise I'll get to the comments. So there is a side pot. The dealer will take care of the side pot. 265 is the total for one of the players. So RG3 gonna need to hit an ace. And there's the ace, followed with some hearts. And there's a full house for RG3. And there's a flush. There's a flush for Sal.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
RG3 excited. The King's gonna get cracked by both the ace-jack and the 9-10 of hearts. So RG3, who got his queens cracked earlier, gonna be making it up, and them some. So Marty taking a hit to his stack, but he is still on top with over a $400 profit. But now RG3 is up $268.
I know, no more sweat, yeah.
And Sal was in for 350, going to be rebuying for the max. This is a cap game, which is a little unusual for the Texas Card House. But this actually gives pretty much everybody an opportunity to play the stream. Sal just taking the loss, rebuying, and raising. Crockpot calling him with the same hand, the Jack 10. Newbie with the suited one gapper makes the call. RG3 will fold, and we will be going 3 ways to a flop. 2 players with diamonds, 2 players with the Jack 10, and it's going to be ace high. Pretty much the first player who bets at this is going to win, and that's going to be Sal. Oh, Crockpot not ready to let go of his gut shot. So looking at a chop pot. Oh, but Sal keeping the aggression on. This should get the job done. And does. So in general, especially a no-limit hold'em, aggression is rewarded. And you can see that was the case there for Sal, as both him and Crockpot had the same hand, but he played his hand more aggressive, and he was able to win the pot. We do have a $10 button straddle, so action will start in the small blind. And that is also something unique here at the Texas Card House. The action starts to the left of the button, the left of the straddle. Some places it jumps a blind, some places it's ultimate last action. Sal put it on the raise, but it is a small raise. Yubi going to be making the call with the computer hand. Taco does the same, and RG3 is in as well. And got exactly $100 in the pot. And that's a pretty good flop for Sal.
Shut up, Isaiah. To the flag. I hope it's on the defense.
Oh, Taco also with the jack. But it is RG3 who's going to bet 25 here. And Taco's probably going to be check raising. Very coordinated board. Thinks he has the best hand, and normally he would. But very coordinated board, so you want to get your money in when you have the best hand. And that's exactly what Taco is doing. He thinks he has the best hand in his mind, and normally he does. But there's a lot of straight draws available, a lot of flush draws available. So he's going to be raising here, which should get RG3 out of the way. RG3 didn't think anybody had a jack, so he put out a little bet, and now he's getting raised. So time to let go of your hand, RG3. There you go. And Sal's not going to be letting go of his hand. He might put on a re-raise here. And yes, he is. Taco doesn't like it, but Taco's not going to be able to get away. Taco seeing that he only has a 9 kicker. But like I said, he's not going to be able to get away. Yeah, backdoor clubs, backdoor straight draws. You're just going to have to get it all in here. You know there's a chance that you're beat, but your hand is too strong to fold. He's going to come to the same conclusion. And here we go. 10th hand. I think we've had 5 all-ins already. So Taco going to see. He's going to need to hit a 9. Oh, that works for clubs. And it's a backwards 9. So Taco in 2 tough spots early on. One time he was able to chop the pot.
There it is. Touchdown, baby.
This time he's not going to be able to get lucky. And he's going to be rebuying.
Trending.
All right, here we go.
Trending first half.
Barrels, table 9.
It's going to be a long game. They both pass the ball. I know.
Looks like we got a fan of Mark. That's Yubi's real name. If you ever wonder what Yubi's real name is, his name is Marcos. Got a fan of Mark in the chat.
I think he farted on the end zone.
Thirsty Thursday.
Nowadays you can't do it.
Labels out.
Farting's fine. Oh,
I believe we have RGV Striker in the chat.
oh yeah.
Yeah, RGV Striker in the chat. His real name is Alex Livas.
No.
And then we got Jeffrey joining us from Houston. Big raise here from Sal. 40. Oh, Sal with the Kings. Taco with the pretty Jack 10 going to be making the call as well. RG3 making the call. And does that bring along Set? Yes. Yeah, Set. I think Set should be calling here. Just because he's closing off the action. It is $40. But he is closing off the action. Nobody else can raise behind him. Oh, he's going to go all in. He's going to do the opposite here. I'm sure some of you saw the thumbnail and said, "Ah, it's just 1-2. How crazy can it be?" Another all in. And Sal confirming if he's able to re-raise, and he's going to be putting on a re-raise. And Set is going to have to hit a set of 5s. No need to get tricky here with the Kings multi-ways, especially out of position. Taco does have a very pretty hand. I'm not saying that Jack 10 suited is not pretty, but multi-ways to an all-in on your second buy-in, you got to let it go.
Oh, good pull.
So Set going to need to hit a set of 5s. Going to need to hit a 5.
I got the one. You have an over?
Alright, no more action.
All spades. So that kills the last 5. The 5 of diamonds has been folded. And Sal just won a big hand earlier. Going to win another hand, and Set's going to have to rebuy. Keep in mind, he is in for the minimum. Or he was in for the minimum. Minimum buy-in for this game is $100. Maximum buy-in is $500.
Barrels, table 9.
So Taco down $240. Crockpot down $194. And let me get back to the chat here. Oh, got somebody tuning in from Chicago. I actually spent some time in Joliet.
McKinnon, 5 folds.
Marty raising it up here with the King 10. As the Chargers getting ready to drive the ball here. And they score at the running back. Vidal. Russian touchdown. Crockpot also with the King 10, but he suited.
How was there a flag? Oh, they're probably moving.
RG3 making the call with the best King. And Sal playing his rush here. Sal's been on a little heater. I think he's going to hit a 7 or 5. He could still hit a 7 or 5.
4 checks. 6 checks.
Marty going to put on the continuation bet here. The power of the continuation bet, the C bet. As he knows it's very hard to make a pair. So he's really just betting his range here. And he's going to get his opponents to fold. Yeah, it's kind of weird or crazy, but this game is actually smaller than the games that are taking place on our main floor. So normally you think, hey, stream table, that's going to be high stakes. But it's actually the opposite here. That doesn't take away from the action, though.
Nice. Good defense. Good defense.
Yeah, so we have a table on the main floor that is 1-3, $100 minimum, but $1,000 max, and then we have a 5-5 Big O game taking place on the main table with a $300 minimum. So this is actually the smallest game that we're offering, and we're streaming it. Crockpot gonna be betting here. Very unlikely for anybody to have a 4.
Good save. Good save. You gotta get the sack.
Oh, RG3 not ready to let go of his Jack 10 suited. I know it's a pretty hand.
No, here you go, bro.
Let's see a 9 of spades.
Let me just open my fucking hand, right?
Oh, he hits the Jack.
6 checks. 2 bets 30.
A nice bet here. The diamond does arrive, though, so I don't think it's going to get too crazy. Bacardi, $151 in the pot. And RG3. Those are his initials, by the way.
Jackson 4.
His name is Robert Griffin. No. His name's not Robert Griffin. His name is Ricardo Gaetan the third. So his dad's junior. And his dad's the OG senior.
Against the Giants?
Like toward the end, like what happened?
You can see this hand taking place at 7:45, 7:46 at the 15 minutes that we are on the delay. Checks out.
Bronco came back 1 by 1.
So all the action you're seeing here took place 15 minutes ago. It is on a delay, and that's just basically to prevent any sort of cheating or shenanigans. Because if this game was live, then somebody would be able to kind of like signal somebody, hey, the guy's bluffing. So it's 15 minutes. Keeps everything on the up and up.
Why would there be highlights of that game? Just take like 2.5 quarters to get started.
I mean, sorry, 3 players?
3 ways we go. And it's going to be top pair for Tres Mentiras, middle pair for Newbie. And Newbie's going to bet his middle pair. Looks like 20.
9 bets, 20.
Dealer confirms that it is 20. 20 en español. Tres Mentiras just going to be calling. Oh, Tres Mentiras actually has 2 pair. So Newbie does not want to see a queen. Oh, that's a really good card for Newbie. Can hit a spade, can hit a jack. And let's see if it goes check, check. It is going to go check, check. And Newbie going to miss. Tres Mentiras going to put out a $50 bet here. Let's see if Newbie's able to get away from his hand. The king beats him, the ace beats him, the spades beats him. A lot of things beat him. But looks like he's going to make a curiosity call. And curiosity is going to kill the cat. Tres Mentiras, whose favorite rapper is Nelly. Give me 2 pair. I need 2 pair. Rocking those Air Force Ones. All right, we got Mr. Anthony. Appreciate the love. Make sure you guys do hit the like button. It really does help out with the channel, but more importantly, it helps me out. It's how I get paid. So it literally costs you nothing to hit the like button.
It's because of the live stream. Like the copyright.
The players commented on the background music. The players are not mic'd up, however, there are overhead mics. And I'm sure you know this about YouTube, but they're very particular about things. So if a certain song is playing in the background that is copyrighted, then the channel gets a strike and stuff like that. So we're getting ready to see another big pot here as Adi going to be raising it up with the ace-king. But it is just pretty much non-copyrighted music that's playing in the background. Kind of sounds like some elevator music. But really don't have a choice. I mean, I do understand. You want to pay the artist. They got
first half, man.
that is the skill that the artist has, and they do deserve to get paid. Did Tres Mentiras say all in? He said all in. And Crockbot might just go with his 910 here, as he's getting short on chips. He did buy it for 500, so he has less than 200. And he's going to see that there's going to be a big pot here. And I think he's going to want part of this pot. If the 10-9 was suited, he would have already called. He pretty much knows that Marty's going to call this raise. He's only figuring if one of these players has a pocket pair. And if that's the case, his 9-10 might be in bad shape. So Marty will make the call and we'll be off to the races. The advantage going to the pocket pair right now. 2 overcards for the Marty. All right, one time. Marty's still going to need to hit an ace or a king. Marty looking for an ace or a king. And instead, the 7s will hold up. And Marty, who was up over $700 early on,
Buena mano. Cuando pusiste tu head down, güey. Hijo de su.
Pero es que al chile yo dije, sí pensé ready, pero...
Hola.
Es nada, güey, pues es nada.
So Marty losing the pot. He's going to be topping off here.
¿Cómo dice? Sonetos. Bares, pa.
Yeah, so Marty going to be topping off. And the Vikings kicking a field goal. So Vikings on the board, 14-3. Three players in the green. Two players up over $400 thus far.
Volume, that's it.
Like I'm gonna get a massage.
And Sal going to be raising it up here to 17. Sal with the pocket fours, also known as the sailboats. Julian in Espanol, going to be making the call. Julian in English. Or Jules for a nickname. He makes the call. And we are going 4 ways to a flop. 5 high flop. Set of 4s for Sal. Should be putting out a continuation bet here. Pretty much anybody that has an ace is probably going to be calling you here. Nobody has said ace. Newbie with no backdoor possibilities lets it go. And RG3 will do the same. So Seth probably thinking to himself, Sal thinking to himself, maybe I should have checked that flop. But I disagree. Like I said, if anybody had an ace there, they're going to call you thinking that if they hit the ace or the 3, they're going to be good. If anybody had hearts, they're going to call you. So Sal not getting the result that he wanted, but he does take down the pot. And really, it doesn't matter if you get aces every hand. It doesn't matter what your hand is. It matters what the other player's hand is on whether or not you're going to get action. $10 button straddle for Madi, as both the small blind and big blind will make fast folds. Taco, Jack 10, making the call. RG3 with the ace does the same. Sal with the suited cards. He's in. Tres Mentiras raising it up with the 6s. I do like the idea of raising. I just think his sizing's a little too small. Because now everybody's going to call him, and now you only feel comfortable if you hit a 6. If you raise it a bigger amount, then maybe you get it heads up and you're able to maneuver the pot better. But it is difficult to maneuver a multi-way pot, which is one of the reasons why you want to size up when you're raising. So Taco with the jack, going to be putting on a bet here. Over 150 in the pot, and he's only betting 40, or is that 30? 35. It's a pretty small bet here from Taco, as he's just hoping that his jack is good here. Tres Mentiras going to pay the price, and Madi's going to maybe put on a move. Okay, Madi calling with the gut shot. Can also hit a king. I thought maybe Marty would put on a move there on the button, which is one of the advantages of playing a hand on the button is you can call there in position, and it's not a 6, it's a 5. And Taco moving all in here. Doesn't think anybody has a queen because they would have raised it. And is not too worried about the 4. Don't get me wrong, he wants his opponents to fold. But he also doesn't want to chop the pot with another jack. So he's going to get it through. So hand number 18, taking place here at 7:57. This is Central Standard Time. I like to say Texas time, but I always leave out the folks in El Paso. Texas, so big, the state actually has a second time zone. The western tip of Texas, El Paso, in the mountain time zone, while the rest of the state is in the central time zone.
It's always on some bullshit like that. Para acabarlo, güey, para acabarlo. Hasta aquí va, aquí va. Missed! So Giants scored, and they're up. Yeah. And then the kicker misses, and then
Julian getting a little bored, calling with the queen deuce on the button. And we are going to be going 7 ways to a flop. As a matter of fact, one of the hands we're not going to be able to see, as on the left-hand side, the most the computer can show is 6 hands. So one of those hands will be cycling through, as it is a king-high flop. Nobody with the king. And we do have a couple of players with a 7. 2 players with a 7-6. 2 players with a 4. And it's going to go check around as the jack arrives. And Sal going to take it down.
He's playing like the Sean. All week before the the game. Let me check the phone.
So if you're just tuning in, welcome to TCH Live Poker. Tonight's stream taking place in South Texas, the area down here known as the Rio Grande Valley. Of course, it is located right next to the Rio Grande River. Set with the 10s, raising it up to 15 under the gun. Tres Mentiras putting on the small 3-bet here. Looks like he min raises it to 30. Madi is interested with his suited 1-gapper.
7 calls, 8 folds, 9 folds. 1
Oh yeah, you should.
2 folds.
And Set is going all in here. He did rebuy for 100.
Sold it for 97.
So he's actually hoping that Tres Mentiras re-raises here. I think this is going to bring Madi along. It's another 70 for him to call. Another 70 to win 300. That's a pretty good price.
7 calls.
So Set going to have to avoid an ace or a queen. Based upon the statistics, I believe a 10 has been folded. Wow. The ace for Tres Mentiras, the diamonds for Madi. There is an empty side pot, so these players just check. They're going to check it again. And Tres Mentiras is going to wind up with a full house as the Chargers attempt a field goal. And Dicker, the kicker, going to miss.
Seat open.
And looks like that's going to do it for Set. Was going to buy in twice tonight. We're going to have an open seat available. We are exactly an hour into tonight's stream. We're going to be having a dealer change. And we're going to be telling you about the Trailblazer Series. So the Trailblazer Series just wrapped up first stop in North Texas. Going to be making a stop next month in East Texas. And then at the end of the month / end of the year, going to be making a stop down here in South Texas. So Trailblazer Series, this is the second year. First year, the winner won a brand new car. Won a Chevy Trailblazer. This year, players are going to have a chance to qualify for a 100K free roll. The more stops you play, the more points you earn for the 100K free roll. So last year it was a 50K free roll for the top 50 in points. And the overall winner won the Trailblazer. So this year, they're going to take that money they used to buy the Trailblazer and going to add more money to the prize pool. And it's going to be a 100K free roll at the end of the series. There's a lot of great bonus points available for all of you tournament grinders. As we do have an ace. The ace-5 flopping open-ended. The 9-6 flopping top pair. Taco going to be putting out a bet here. And Madi. Madi thinking about raising. And Madi going to put on the min raise. Actually raises it to 90. And Taco going to let it go. This is his second buy-in, so maybe if it was his first buy-in, he would have made the call. But instead he's going to let it go as we do have the dealer change. And we have no manicured nails, no French tips. And we do have somebody take in seat 4 as Set. Buying in twice. Didn't happen for him. Decided to not chase his losses. $10 button straddle. Yeah, so somebody taking seat 3. Sal with the ace-king. Raises it up to 30. Tres Mentiras calling with the suited 1-gapper. Crockpot is going to say all in. It's working out pretty good for Sal. So I am in the same building, different room. I do have my my booth where I do the commentating from. It is in the same building as the Texas Card House, Rio Grande Valley, different area. But something I ask the players every time before the stream, I ask them, Is there anything you specifically want for me to say about you or not say about you? And it's Sal's first time playing on the stream, and he said, "Hey, you can say whatever you want about me." And I'm like, "I've been on your social media, bro." And based upon his photos, it looks like Sal likes to have a good time. So Sal way out in front right now. Crockpot gonna need a diamond for some hope. That's not gonna do it. And that's not gonna do it. So Ace King versus Ace Queen. King kicker plays for Sal. And Sal's gonna take his stack up to over 1,500. Yeah, but there's certain social media accounts that you check, and I mean, just based upon the photos, seems a little boring. Sal's the opposite. But boring's fine. I understand.
Yeah. Seat open. Me.
You get the wife and kids, you settle down, posting photos every day of your kids. That's great. All right, so we do have somebody taking the seat, and let's see who it's going to be as they will take set out. So there went set, and now we will see the new name pop in on the bottom. It's going to pop in right next to RG3 because he's going to be $0 profit. So he's not going to be in the green. He's not going to be negative, but he'll slide in right between RG3 and Julian. He's in for $494. 500's the maximum. And that's going to be Alf. And somebody else leaving as well. Was it Taco? No, Taco's still there. So Chubb's thinking, oh, it was the player who just lost with the ace queen. It was Crockpot. So we're going to get 2 new players at the table, and there is a waiting list for this game. And I tell everybody, we're only streaming once a week now from this location. So you want to get on that list early. Even though there might only be 1 or 2 players on the list, you want to get on that list early. Because once it fills up, you're going to be an alternate. So it's a lot easier to get on the list, and then the day of you're not able to play, you can get replaced by an alternate. But if you get on the list, if you wait until the day before the stream to try to get on the list, you might not be one of the first 9. So easiest way to get on the list is through Poker Atlas. You can also call the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley, or you can just sign up at the front desk. So 2 new players. Chubbs is coming in for the minimum, but I do expect him to be going all in here pretty quick. So Madi raising it up with the 6-9. Flopped the straight earlier with that hand. Alf going to be making the call with the ace. Chubbs will do the same. And we are going 5 ways to a flop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. And it's going to be a 10-high flop as Madi flops a pair and a straight draw. Chubbs also flopping a straight draw. Also has backdoor clubs available. And as predicted, Chubbs was going to be getting it all in pretty early here. Only bets 25. This is a little surprising. Everybody calls. So Chubbs pretty much has half his stack in the middle right now. If a club comes, he's going all in. Okay, a club doesn't come. And the Jack 8 of Sal, the best hand. But it's going to go check around. Exactly $200 in the pot. And Chubbs going to hit the queen. So the check mark should be by Chubbs' name. If you look in your lower right-hand corner, it's showing that the deuce of diamonds is on the river, but we can see it's the queen of hearts. So Chubb's going to bet $10, and he's pretty much going to double up the first hand here. He was in for 100, and now he's going to have 230 in his stack.
That's the only way. That's the only one.
Yeah, so showing Chubbs is down $50, but that's because it's showing that the Jack 8 won that pot of Sal. So Sal getting an extra $230 in his stack. But we know it was a queen on the river. Newbie with the suited connectors, going to be calling at least. And we're going 4 ways to a flop.
4 players to the flop.
Nothing but spades. RG3 flops a straight flush draw. A 5 of spades will give him a straight flush. We do have high hands in play right now. High hands are in play right now. And Marty gonna peel a card here. He can hit a spade to take the lead as long as it's not the 5 of spades. And that's gonna give him a straight draw now. RG3 with the straight draw as well. He's gonna check behind. Oh, and Marty's going to get there on the river. So I think RG3 would have played that hand a little more aggressive, but there is a high hand in play. So he didn't want to price out his opponents. He wanted to see the turn and the river to see if he hit the straight flush. $500 high hand in play right now at the Texas Card House Grand Valley. So Chubb's putting on the $5 on the button. Julian going to be raising it up to 15. 15 in Espanol. Taco going to be calling with the ace-9. Sal with the suited 10-7. Chubbs will fold, Marty will call, and 4 ways to a flop we go.
First half, Chargers. 2.5 minus 2.5. I've been hitting on the halves, Jordy.
So 2 pair, top 2 for Julian, bottom pair and a straight draw. Oh, and Julian just didn't go all in, he bet 100. Sal makes the fold. Does Marty make the call? Marty has a pair and is open-ended. But Marty folded, and the reason why I think he folded is just because Julian didn't have a lot of chips behind him. He basically went all in. He bet 100 into the $65 pot, leaving himself with another 40 behind. So even if Marty was able to hit his straight, he was only going to make an extra $40.
There you go. Look at that. He's a super good kicker. That's why I picked him up.
Not to do his league?
What does this name have to do with it? Dicker? Dicker is a good kicker. It does grind, actually. Come on. Right. Oh!
So Thursday night game, a minute and 30 to go. Chargers still leading
What the hell?
14-3. And they do have the ball. So both players with ace-queen. Who's going to be more aggressive? Julian should be putting on a raise here, a re-raise. Instead, he just calls. I understand it's first time playing on the stream, still playing a little passive. So every player with an ace in the hand, and we do see a paired board, Jack 9-9.
Because I know in props, if you have like a quarterback rushing, if they get sacked, it doesn't go. But if they kneel, this was what was Brady's last Super Bowl? 6 years ago.
And as I mentioned, if two players have the same hand, whatever player is more aggressive is normally going to win that hand, and RG3 does just that. Boodle 956.
No, I've had a good amount of bets where they already hit on 35 yards. 3 meals in a row, they do like 6 yards. I was like, it was on South Island. I remember it happened this year, and it happened on the Super Bowl whenever the Chiefs plays at night. So that happened with Brock Purdy. He took a meal. No, it's
So $10 under the gun straddle coming from RG3. Sal's going to make the call with the suited connectors. Chubbs looking down at the nines, going to take it up to 40, shorty. Oh, Taco with the jacks. So showing Chubbs just has $5 behind, but he did win the pot early on. So he should have $230 in his stack. So he still has about $190. And he's either going to have to go all in or fold here. Terrible spot for Chubbs, great spot for Taco. Let's see if Chubbs is able to get away. He's going to be left with about $200 if he makes this fold, and he's going to do just that. So Chubbs, knowing that his opponent has 2 overcards, best case scenario, if he has ace-king, they're still flipping. And Chubbs does not want to flip. Turns out he wasn't flipping, he was dominated. So if you are tuning in from the Houston area, sometimes, oh, the Chargers scoring a pass to Ladd McConkey. The Chargers up 21-3 with 45 seconds to go in the half. Ladd McConkey. So touchdown for McConkey, touchdown for their running back Vidal, and touchdown for their tight end. What you're watching took place 15 minutes ago. What you're listening to is live commentating, which is why if you comment on the YouTube channel, I can see it. And while you're on the YouTube channel, make sure you do hit that thumbs up button, as we do have a straddle from Yubi here of $6. And everybody calling the 6.
Giant amount of house and then a door like 20 feet up. Because it was that one, even worst case scenario, you only flip one.
Option is on Yubi here. Yubi will check. And we are going 8 ways? 8 ways to the flop. The only player Odin was the small blind. The only player that is not in this hand is Taco. So RG3 gonna flop the best hand with the 6, but everybody is gonna check. And to the turn we go 8-handed, and it's gonna be an 8. RG3 still with the best hand, and he is still checking. Chubbs doesn't think anybody has anything, so he is just playing the player, or in this case, playing the players.
Who's their backup after him? I don't even know.
That guy.
And this is really just the feel of the table. Oh, Sal making the call here with the 7. I don't know if Chubbs is done bluffing here. Sal checking dark. Oh, Sal hits the king. Flush draw does arrive. Yeah, Chubbs gives up.
I can't believe I've never bought a these from that lady ever, and I've seen everyone buy their first time. Yeah. No, my second time.
So sometimes our location in Houston will stream on Thursday nights. So if you are expecting to see action from Houston, we are 5 hours southwest of Houston. Texas Card House, Rio Grande Valley. Hashtag RGV. Hashtag 956. So Chubbs putting a move on here with the 8-4 of clubs. And the move's not going to work as Taco has the 9s. Taco going to be making the call, which is going to bring along RG3 and his suited king. He's got the king crab. Over $100 in the middle as we see a 6-high flop. Chubbs hitting a 4, and Chubbs might go with this. Chubbs just might go all in here. No, he bets a third of his stack. Taco gonna be going all in with his overpair. And does Chubbs call it off? Chubbs is in for $100. I don't think he wants to rebuy, but he is getting a pretty good price to gamble here. So the dealer, Jeremiah, back in the box tonight. Yeah, Chubbs going to make the call. Does have some backdoor possibilities. Let's see a club. Let's see a club. Let's go 7 of clubs. 7 of clubs will be spicy. Five of clubs will also be spicy. Oh, 7 of clubs! Spicy! That was fun. So I don't know if Chubbs is going to rebuy for 100 or buy in for the max.
I think for sure that already in that turn. Oh my gosh, what a turn.
That was a good turn. I called it 7 of clubs. Yeah, somebody in the chat asking about Goose. Funny you should ask. He's actually going to be hosting a game next week. It's going to be a special Halloween game that he's going to be hosting. And I don't know. So everybody's going to be dressed up. Everybody's going to be dressed up. I don't know if he's going to dress up as a goose. So the Vikings get in field goal range to end the half, but they do miss a field goal. So halftime, Chargers leading 21-3.
Be careful.
So 4 ways to a flop we go. And it's going to be an ace-high flop. You be flopping a straight. How does he play this? He should be betting if it's checked to him. And he does just that. Bets half pot, 20 into 40. And everybody going to fold. So saw this earlier with Sal when he flopped the set and bet, and everybody folded. Nobody really had anything to call him with. Normally somebody's going to have an ace in that spot. Somebody's going to have a king, or somebody's going to have a queen or a jack and call. But nobody had anything then. So Chubb's back for the minimum, which is 100. $5 under the gun straddle, UTG. And Monty going to be raising it here with the 9-10, the natural 9. It's actually $20 raise. RG3 away from his seat, but he will get dealt 10. Alf making the call with the 2 letters. Chubb's folding his ace. And heads up we go to a Jimmy Johnson flop. Middle pair for Alf, bottom pair for Marty, but Marty's going to represent the ace and put out a $35 bet. Don't think Alf is done with his hand just yet, especially being in position. And he is going to make the call. I think Marty's going to shut down. But we will find out for sure as we do see the turn of a spade. I think Marty's slowing down. Yeah, Marty's slowing down. Doesn't like the spade. And Alf going to wind up with the best hand here. Fun fact about Marty, he was born in Africa. Looks like we got a Fletcher in the chat.
What did I do? We were in the same table.
Somebody asking about Goose. Fletcher said he's scared of the Corpus Christi players.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I went to work.
Oh, and somebody complimented Fletcher.
Anything I make for work.
Hey,
Not only did they say very good, they capitalized the good.
When all the fucking Sam series put the live stream on.
You work at Sam?
Is Fletcher a better poker player than me?
You see this quality? This is good.
No, I
Crazy
can't.
different.
He is a lot more unpredictable than me.
Oh no, bro, don't do that.
What happened?
Parker went down and the guy, the defender kept like holding onto his legs. But dude, that's how they get injured. Like when they're rolling and they're holding onto them.
That should have been a flag.
So Marty losing the last hand, jumping right back in with a raise.
Isn't that a rule, Georgie? You can't roll
Is that somebody with a Minnesota Vikings jersey in the background?
But there's definitely people that have gotten injured a lot doing that.
3 players to the flag.
Looks like it's gonna be another good week.
Looks like a Jay Jettis jersey.
4 players. I'll put 4 players. I've been doing your job. No.
10-eye flop is 2 players. Flop top pair. Chubbs with bottom pair.
7 checks.
But it is Sal who's going to be betting his top pair inferior kicker.
6 calls. There's too good of a burn here.
So Chubbs was going to try to run up the $100. He was not. He rebought for $500. Marty checking his top pair on the flop, and now he is check raising. Does have the best hand. Sal's going to make the call. Sal going to need a spade, as all the queens have been folded. Sal can only hit a spade to win this pot. Running spades. He needs 2 spades. Oh, he can also win the pot now with an ace or a 7. Ace 7-10. But we could chop the pot. So Marty doesn't like the board pairing, does go check, check. And we're going to have ourselves a chop pot as both players are going to have a full house.
There you go.
Damn, bro.
Yes.
That's the thing about Herbert, like he's on. Both quarterbacks.
We got all in.
So Marty announces all in. And Sal sees that he immediately got lucky as his queen kicker was not playing. Wiping the sweat off his brow.
Chop, chop. Ooh. That was almost a one-handed catch.
How you doing, fantasy? Did you enter a lot this week?
Hello, Kiwi. What time is it in New Zealand?
You always play against yourself.
I'm 100% better than Isaac? Wow.
What about the running back for
Wow.
Also, thank you for doing my job for me.
All right, he did put the ha-ha.
It was too good, bro.
So maybe he's joking.
I thought that was good.
Oh, touchdown. Ooh, what a dot.
Y'all change the channel. Murder over here.
Well, you might be better. You might be better than me in poker, Fletcher, but at least I'm taller than you. So you can see this ad taking place at 8:35. 15-minute delay, and that is a Vikings jersey. Oh, wow, it's Friday over there. All right. Yeah. So 2:50 Friday afternoon in New Zealand. Gotta love the time zones. Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think they're the second time zone to celebrate New Year's. Nothing but clubs. Taco with the queen of clubs. Taco trying to figure out if his queen of clubs is good. We can see that it is. He could also hit a king to take the lead. He's going to let it go, though. His opponent might have an ace, might have a king. It's one of the disadvantages about playing out of position. And you can see Tres Mentiras using the button to his advantage there. Did have the best hand, but it is a lot easier to bet when you have position. Yeah, so somebody joining us from St. Anthony, or San Antonio in Spanish. Marty with the ace-king just going to be calling here, hoping that somebody raises. It's always awkward when you're first to act and you have a strong hand here. And looks like he's going to get his wishes. Taco's going to put on the raise. And Marty's going to be putting on the back raise here. Probably to about 100. I like 100. Looks like Marty agrees with me. Is it 100 or is it 80? Oh, Newbie's all in with the same hand. So both Newbie and Marty had the same plan to call with their ace-king in early position and hope somebody raises to put on the back raise. RG3 does have a suited ace, but he's up against two different players here. Oh, he's going to say all in. So RG3 gonna have to hit a 10. He can also hit some spades. So they will take care of the main pot first. As we have another all-in tonight, another multi-way all-in. And let's face it, even if it's small stakes, everybody likes to see the all-ins. So they will take care of the main pot. UB has $145. They'll take care of that. Then there'll be a side pot of about 160. So there'll be a side pot. RG3 gonna need to hit a 10 or some spades. Oh, if the board pairs as well, we can have a multi-way chop if it double pairs. Go!
Yes, baby!
You could hear RG3 celebrated. Oh, hold on. Hold on. A king or a 7. Hold on. That would be dirty. King or 7 would be sucio. So the ace-king hitting a king, both ace-kings. King or a 7?
Yes!
And the board does pair, but it is the 6 that pairs. So RG3 with the huge pot. Going to be over an $800 pot for RG3. Once again, those are his initials. Of course, the real RG3, also from Texas. Won a Heisman Trophy at Baylor.
Barrows, Stream.
Baylor located in Waco, Texas. Basically between Austin and Dallas.
Chingos.
right up I-35, or the 35, as they say on the West Coast. So newbie going to be rebuying 150, and Marty going to be added on as well. Pretty sure Marty's going to add on 500. Yeah, Marty's adding on for 500. Marty's the type of player, and I'm not saying that it's good or bad. Marty's the type of player that always likes to top off, because when he gets a big hand, he wants to get max value from it. I do understand the strategy. I myself like to play until I'm out of chips, and then I'll rebuy. I don't like to top off, and that really, it's basically it's basically a hack, at least in my mind, but it's a hack for bankroll management, just because sometimes you can lose track of how much you've added on for throughout the night. And RG3 is going to color up the chips. He's going to turn those red chips into green chips. But I do understand why it is good to top off. I do understand the thinking behind it. But as I said, it's very rare that I'll top off. And the main reason is it's just for bankroll management. It makes it a lot easier to know how much I'm in for the game for. And then also, I mean, when you take a bad beat, you're not going to be playing your A+ game. You might play your A game, but not your A+ game. So yeah, at least for me, like I said, it's a way of bankroll management. It's a way of staying off a tilt, or even if I do tilt, I'm minimizing my losses. Because everybody is going to get frustrated. It's just, to what extent are they going to? And how much is it going to affect their play? Okay, so, I mean, most people aren't going to know that you're the second time zone. So I think I get credit there. But I know there's like a random island out there, because I saw a video on it once where you can actually celebrate the New Year twice if you time it out right or time it. But I want to say the island chain starts with an A, maybe. I think I should get credit for knowing that knowing that New Zealand's the second one to celebrate the New Year. I don't think most people would know that. Oh, Sal thinking about bluffing here. Thinks better of it. Chubb's going to see if he has a diamond, and he does. So he might. No, he's going to go all in. Oh, Sal's asking for a count. Sal with just the gut shot. Yeah, it's going to be too much for him to call. I could see maybe if that king was a club, called with a gut shot, needing a 10. Now keep in mind, you cannot make a straight in poker without a 5 or a 10. A 5 or a 10 has to be in your hand or on the board. So Sal will let it go. Chubbs will take it down. And the Chargers have the ball again. And the Chargers are driving again. So Sal up over $700. RG3 winning that big multi-way all-in, up over $600. And Chubb's now in the green.
I didn't think you would check a king. I thought you were like 10-9 or 10 or some shit. And you turn to check.
Alright guys, to the play, $2.
So RG3 will get rid of the 10-4 good buddy. Alf with the suited connectors will raise it up to 15. Sal coming along with the Queen 10. Tres Mentiras with the Ducks. Newbie. Never know what Newbie has. Newbie has the suited connectors. And we are going 4 ways to a flop. And it's going to be a 10 for Sal, a set of deuces for Tres Mentiras, and he's going to check. So nobody has an ace here. Newbie is drawn dead, and he's going to bet 25. 20. Is this where Tres Mentiras springs his trap? He checked the set on the flop, and he's checking. He just calls again. I think Tres Mentiras is going after the high hand. Well, that's actually not a Jay Jetta jersey. That's an Adam Thielen jersey. And Alf going to wind up with a flush. Newbie going to wind up with a straight. And Tres Mentiras is going to wind up with the full house. As Dicker the kicker making the field goal. Another small bet here from Newbie on the river. Looks like 45.
Bro, the people that are on the other side are getting fried. When the sun's like bright, 45. Man, the away side just gets fried. Big time.
So Alf hitting the flush is going to be raising here. So Tres Mentiras is not folding. The only question is he going to re-raise? He does have a full house, but it is the smallest full house. Deuce is full of aces. Ace 10 beating him. Ace 5 beating him. Ace deuce beating him. Oh, here we go. Waited until the river to spring his trap. And let's see if anybody falls in his trap. Oh, and somebody indeed falls in his trap. Alf making the call with the flush. So Tres Mentiras checking the flop, letting his opponents catch up. His opponent's turning a flush draw. And his opponent hits the flush on the river, but a flush does not beat a full house. And Tres Mentiras is going to win a pot of over $1,000 in this 1-2 game. All right, let me get back to the comments. Yeah, I think I saw a video at one time in regards to being able to celebrate the New Year twice, because I actually went to Times Square to see the ball drop one year. It's good and bad, but I would recommend. There are like businesses in the areas that sell a package, and I would recommend you do that if you're going to see the ball drop on Times Square. Because I want to say we got there like at 4 in the afternoon, and literally they just herd you in. There's no bathrooms. They do have stages of music, but it's very hard to see or hear. So you're pretty much just waiting for the ball to drop with nothing to do, no bathroom. So there's different businesses that sell packages where you're basically inside until 15 to 20 minutes before the ball drops, and then you go outside. So Alf just losing a big pot here. Going to be going all in. Rebought for the minimum. That's 100. And he is all in. And the man who took his chips the previous hand is going to try to take his chips again. Does have the pocket nines. Oh, Marty coming along as well. Oh, Marty really wants to gamble here. Has the 10-7. And RG3 going to be calling with the ace-jack. So Alf looking for the quadruple up. 3 players calling is all in. He does have live cards. Pocket nines right now, the best hand. But any overcard to the 9 that shows up is going to beat the nines. It's going to be a 6-high flop somehow. Does Tres Mentiras put out a big bet here? He puts out a bet, but it's only 100. You can see this pot is already over $500. The main pot, $411, and now we have a $100 side pot. RG3 might see another card here. Don't know what Marty's going to do. The problem with the empty side pot is you're not able to bluff. Yeah, so RG3 probably going to let it go here. And this is going to work out good for Alf because he's going to be able to hit a king or a queen now and not have to worry about an ace or a jack.
Yeah, I got 2 overs. Twice.
So they're going to run it twice.
All right, we're going twice, gentlemen. Twice, gentlemen.
You can see Marty wanted to do something with the 10-7, but there was an empty side pot, so he was pretty much handcuffed. There's the king. So the first board going to the king-queen. So Alf will be getting at least half of the 411. And now he's going to hit a queen. All right, he does not hit the queen. So they're going to chop it up.
You're chopping my 100. And his. Yeah, I know. I'll do this donation.
So they will chop it up.
I mean, he would have won anyway. He would have won anyway.
Yeah, it's a double up.
Yeah, good.
As I said earlier, sometimes our location from Houston streams on Thursday nights. But we are also streaming on Thursday nights down here in the Rio Grande Valley. 6 Texas Card Houses located across the state of Texas. Well, technically there's 4 Texas Card Houses and 2 TCH Socials. But all part of the same family.
We have a $5 button straddle. Action starts in the 9.
So we do have a button straddle. Taco with a K. I'm not sure if you guys realize this, but Taco Cat, spelled backwards, is Taco Cat. So $5 straddle. Sal is going to raise it up with the ace king. RG3 will let it go. Alf will not. Alf with the natural 9. 6 plus 3 equals 9. Has the hearts. And it's going to be an ace right away for Sal. Marty's also in this hand, calling Sal's raise with the queen 9 offsuit. And this is just going to be a raise and take for Sal.
¿Quién sigue? ¿Quién sigue? ¡Ey! ¿Quién sigue? No se sorde. No se sorde. Ah, ya no puedo.
Yeah, at least to the States. I think everybody thinks that New Zealand and Australia are real close to each other, but they're not as close as you think.
Dude, it was the best, güey.
It was the best. Ahí está César.
Güey. Fuimos.
UB raises it up to $8.
Recién comido, güey.
Con Bob también.
Bob was in there.
Who was it?
John Dre. Me, you, John Dre.
And Alf going to be putting on the 3-bet up to 15. Action is on Sal.
No, esa vez fuimos hermanos locos.
Güey.
And he's going to make the call as we go 3 ways to a flop. 2 pair for newbie. Cheers. And newbie's all in. Sal asking for a count, but he's not going to be able to call with just the trays. So give the win to newbie. The chat goes wild.
Es cuando fuimos a comer primero.
Sí, sí. Güey, pues tienen unos pinches coolers que te subas y te llevan
So Madi at the beginning of the stream, he was up over $700. Now he is down over $500. Tres Mentiras, center of attention, he's up over $1,000.
Una motita de 2 cilindros, güey. Pero acá aquí ni ven una. No, íbamos los 4. Es que tenía una casita atrás.
So Chubbs raising it up here under the gun with the natural 9. Madi, he has been splashy. Was working out early on. Hasn't worked out lately. He is going to call with the San Francisco busboy. RG3 will let go of his ace. Alf with the suited Jack 10 will make the call. Sal with the ace 4. He's in. Just like that, we have a $50 pot, 5-0. And Chubbs gonna put on the continuation bet here. Does have the best hand with the 5. Alf has a flush draw and 2 overcards. He's actually statistically favored right now, as Sal going to be making the call with the gut shot, needing a tray. Sal checking dark. And Chubb's going to check. Everybody's going to check. And Chubb's going to wind up with 3 of a kind. How much does he bet? Over $300 in the pot. I think something got punched in wrong, because there was 50 on the flop. He bet 35. So 35 times 3 is 105. So there should be 155 in the pot. So something got punched in wrong there. Vikings first and gold. They are down 24-3. And we have a dealer change.
Thank you guys for everything. Good luck. So much louder now. Good luck, gentlemen. See you guys in 1 hour.
Take your time.
Yes. Let me go.
I still got more than one I started.
So we are 2 hours into tonight's stream.
I'm in for 400. I'm not crying yet. You don't have to soup, but I am.
Is this a pick six? Is this a pick six? The Vikings were in scoring position, and I believe this is a pick six. No. Let's see the replay. Carson Wentz back to pass. Oh, he was down. He was down before he threw the ball. So the sack is actually going to work in the Vikings' favor here. Second pick six, get an overturn for the game. The Chargers' first play, the Vikings had a pick six and it got overturned because it wasn't a catch. And this is going to get overturned as well. So 2 pick sixes off the board. As we have Ashley back, got the French tips.
Field goal time.
All diamonds, Tres Mentiras hits it.
Come on.
And he's going to check.
Make the field goal.
How's your guy for good?
So Vikings with the ball back. They did get sacked, so they have the ball on the 15.
Oh, that was so close.
Small bet here from Tres Mentiras.
Yeah.
Second and goal from the 15 is going to be a third and goal now. So small bet here from Tres Mentiras. He's going to get 2 curious people to call him. And does he go with another small bet on the river here? And that's going to get the job done. Third and goal. Vikings down 24-3. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Carson Wentz dropping back, throwing it to the left. And Aaron Jones does not make the catch. Yeah, you got to kick the field goal here. Still the third quarter. You're down 24-3. Got to come away with points here. There's the VPIP. We 4 players in at over 50%. Julian in at only 18%.
There's no fucking chance. No chance whatsoever. I promise you.
They did make the field goal. Oh, Tres Mentiras with the Kings. He did straddle on the button. Sal calling with the 2 undercards.
Has anybody picked that game? Battlefield 6?
And the ace arrives. Tres Mentiras should still be betting here. I know there's an ace on the flop, but you can't always be scared of the ace. So Tres Mentiras will bet and take it down. So Tres Mentiras translates to 3 lies. He's up $1,200. Sal up $650. RG3 up over $500. Chubb's in the green for $336. And Taco with a K, He's up 9 times 9. 906. All right, so let me see how many likes we have right now. I feel pressure for a history lesson now. All right, only at 16 likes right now. There we go, 17 likes. So I don't know what the history lesson's going to be. But if we get to 25 likes, we'll do a fun fact that's history related. Oh, got an all in here from Alf. So all in here from Alf with the Apple Jacks.
What do you want to do?
Oh, Taco has top pair. Yeah, Alf in bad shape. He's going to have to hit a jack. Thinks he can hit an ace, but he cannot.
Twice.
So Alf in bad shape here. Going to need to hit a jack. There are 2 jacks available, and he's going to have 4 chances to hit it. He's down to 2 chances. So the king arrived, the queen arrived, but not the jack. And Alf is going to have to rebuy as... What happened here? Oh, they're going for it on 4th and gold? And that's going to do it for Alf. So we're going to have a seat open. Wow, Vikings going for it on 4th down. There's a flag. There's a flag. So Vikings made the field goal. However, there was a penalty on the defense. And I think there's going to be another penalty on the defense. So Vikings made the field goal. They took points off the board. And they got the ball spotted 5 yards closer. But they were still like 8 yards away from the end zone. No, they're not 8 yards away from the end zone. They're like, yeah, they're about 8 yards away from the end zone. They got the illegal contact. Yeah. So Vikings taking points off the board. They get the ball from the 15-yard line to the 8-yard line with the penalty. There was a penalty on the field goal. And now they got another penalty. So back-to-back defensive penalties for the Chargers to give the Vikings new life. Jordan Addison streaking across with the touchdown. So what's the play here? You go for 2? No, you just kick the extra point because kick the extra point, you're down by 14. Nobody with a 10. Taco with a 7. Let's see if Taco bets the 7. He is.
I didn't know he was on the list. Oh, I didn't know he was on the list. Oh, I think somebody else was on the list.
Yeah, it looks like we got a fan of the dealer, Ashley. Goes by Ash Cash. All right.
You coming in or no? Because there's somebody that wants to play too.
So started at 16. I guess we're up to 21 now. So 25, we get a fun fact, possibly a history lesson. I don't even know what it's going to be, to be honest with you. Oh, we got that Vikings jersey sitting down. So the Vikings score a touchdown, and then somebody with a Vikings jersey sits down. It's the Matrix, folks.
Fishy still? Sure.
RG3 hitting trips. Chubb's hitting a 9.
Bet against them?
Don't splash the pot, RG3. Chubb's not ready to let go of his 9. As a matter of fact, Chubb's going to put on a min raise here. I think Chubb's is doing this to prevent RG3 from heading the river. So he's raising another 20 here to get RG3 to slow down, but RG3 is not going to slow down now that he hit a full house.
Can you pre-tip even though you don't need to get there?
Yeah, Chubbs knows that he's beat. I don't think he's going to make a hero call. I think he's going to let it go. The 3 beats him, the 5 beats him, and Hearts beat him. He's going to let it go. So RG3 running good.
Did you put that jersey on before the start of the game?
Up to 22 likes.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows him. Memo, I've been with him to go
Okay,
like.
mine's for your name.
No, he's gonna go fishing.
Fishy?
Yeah, he's already on the system. I think. Fishing?
It's Jerry.
Oh, it should be on there. Just put fishing.
So we got a new player sitting down, and he's actually from Minnesota. So local college baseball player here. Grew up playing hockey in the winter, baseball in the summer. Got a scholarship down to the local university down here in the Rio Grande Valley, a branch of the University of Texas,
Vikings jersey because he has money on the Vikings.
UTRGV.
Like really bad. He'll have the Chargers jersey under and he'll fucking take off the Vikings. Like he'll just have the other team, the opposing team, fucking jersey under. Yeah.
So he's actually from Minnesota. I was actually talking to him the other day because I will be in Minnesota next month. Going up in a couple weeks. I want to say 21 days. Or 14 days. The first weekend of November, the first full weekend.
They did.
So I knew it was going to be cold in Minnesota. I didn't think it was going to be that cold. We're in South Texas. Oh, Fishy coming in for a raise on his first hand. But we're in South Texas. Just to give you folks an idea, it was 90 degrees here today. It was 90 degrees here today in South Texas. In Minnesota, it is 30 degrees right now. Fahrenheit.
It would have been completely different if they would have called that first play pick six. So what happened? He bobbled it or what?
So we are going 6 ways to a flop.
Oh, but it was the Chiefs.
And it is going to be top pair for Fishy. But RG3 also hits the top pair. So Fishy representing the Vikings. He is from Minnesota, Vikings fan. Wearing a, pretty sure that's an Adam Thielen jersey, a product of Minnesota State. Or as they say in Fargo, Minnesota.
What's up, dude?
Tres Mentiras open-ended, also making the call. Can also go backdoor clubs. Taco needing a 9 for a straight. Getting a really good price, but he's going to let it go. And just like that, we have a $300 pot, exactly $300 in the middle. And it's going to be a club. So now Tres Mentiras with a straight draw and a flush draw. RG3 not done betting. He is sizing up here to 125. Fishy sliding out a call. Tres Mentiras isn't going anywhere. You call with a straight draw. Now you hit a flush draw. He's going to slide it out. And we are going to go 3 ways to a river. This pot's already $675, as it's going to be a club. Tres Mentiras hitting the club, and RG3 is going to bet again. Should probably be slowing down here multi-ways.
But they have to let the play go in case it's something.
Oh, he's pre-tipping.
Is it or not?
Fishy's first hand here. He's going to have to go all in if he wants to call the bet. Tres Mentiras cannot believe his luck. Oh, Fishy makes the call, and here comes the raise. RG3 with 700 behind. He's probably going to make it 800 total. Min raise would be 600, so I think he's going to go 800 total. Or maybe he just says all in and puts RG3 to the test. Yep, you got the flush, you got the nuts, best hand possible. How much is the raise going to be? I think it's going to be 800.
You just want to touch down.
Get a little bit of life at least. You want 2 points on burger.
RG, it's all in. Yeah, RG3 just has to let it go here. He does not. And Tres Mentiras is going to take his stack up to over $3,000. This is a 1-2 game, folks. I don't think you realize how much this is in chips. There's a $500 cap in this game. The most you can buy in for is $500. And we are just over 2 hours into tonight's stream. And Tres Mentiras has over $3,000. Has over $3,000 in his stack, and he cannot believe it. If that doesn't get you to hit the like button, so Fishy's first hand is not going to go as planned. Hey, there we go. We picked up another like. Is that Striker?
We have a seat open. 5 behind 3. And we have a seat open if anybody wants it.
Fishy coming in for another 5. And Tres Mentiras, he was in for the maximum. He was in for $500. But he has turned that $500 into over $3,000 in less than 2 hours. 1-2 are the blinds here. Always great action at the Texas Card House. Across the state, 6 different locations. We got action. And we have a seat open. Tres Mentiras ordering shots for the table. Send the shots in the booth. I'm just kidding. Send me a big red. All right, here we go. I would say I'm above average in geography, and I do not know where that is. Kingdom of Tonga. I mean, I'm just guessing somewhere in Africa. Yeah, somewhere in Africa. We actually have somebody at the table that was born in Africa. Actually has dual citizenship.
Here.
So both players with the same hand. We're going to wind up with a chop pot here. None of these players like to back down. And I think Tres Mentiras is going to color up those chips. He's going to have to. He has way too many red chips. Red chips are worth $5 each. Green chips are worth $25 each. So we might even see the black chips on this 1-2 game. Sal checking to, yeah, checking the call. Chop it up.
Super excited.
Oh. Yeah. South Pacific, okay. I apologize. But there we go. We talked about it earlier. You show up to a poker stream, you learn about history, you learn about geography. It's a good call there for Gunther. Well, apparently Kiwi also knows where it is too, but Kiwi's in that area. Asian Pacific. So the poker stream turned it into a geography lesson. Speaking about geography, Rio Grande Valley, located on the southern tip of Texas, located right on the United States-Mexico border. It's as far south you can go and still be in the United States. The area gets its name Rio Grande River, which is the narrow barrier between the United States and Mexico. Area down here, not quite, but pretty close to 1.5 million. And that's kind of crazy because, well, one, it's over 1 million people in this area, but the biggest city is less than 200,000 people. So there's a lot of cities and towns that make up the area. As we see a queen high flop. Nobody with the queen. The deuces are still out in front somehow, but Fishy is open-ended with his 7-6.
Give me some sort of chance, right?
Chargers looking to score again. Second and goal. Oh, flag. Probably going to be on the Chargers.
Oh, got you. I like it too. But it's good. But if you can see it.
It's on the Vikings. What is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, 12 men on the field. And Fishy's still in front. Or Fishy's still with the open ender.
Look, the Bears are.
So closer for the Chargers, 2-yard line. They do have their fullback in the game, so probably going to be a handoff here. And it is a handoff, and it's another flag, another flag.
All that being said, how's
They did score, but there is a flag, which it's probably going to be holding based upon the Chargers' reaction. So the ace-king going to take it down, and yes, indeed. Oh, false start.
Hey, this is already texting this girl, ain't popping up tomorrow. ¿Verdad? Ya estás todos los días, ain't popping up tomorrow.
Oh, it was actually a quarterback sneak. Either way, it was a false start. All right, Chargers going to try it again. Second and goal. And it is going to be Herbert running, passing. And is that a catch? That is a catch. Their fourth receiver, Trey Harris.
One call. 3 calls. 4 raises, 25. 5 calls. 6 calls. 10 calls. 1 call.
I checked that.
3 players.
So let's start at 25, and then we'll work our way towards 150. Let's start at 25. The ace for Sal. Out in front. Marty doesn't get sticky. So tres mentiras. Up $3,000 in this 1-2 game. Sal up $702. That's the area code for Las Vegas. Taco making a comeback in for his second buy-in, but he is now up over $300. And Chubbs almost at the $300 mark. Everybody in the red, and we do have a seat open. Julian back in his seat. I know he has some friends and family watching.
How long is he realize he's
9 calls.
Because he's still on tilt for sure.
1 call.
Like he's not even
Probably
thinking
next
about
time
that.
he pays, he's gonna be like,
No, because he forgot it one time and he remembered.
The Oreo.
Yeah.
4 calls, 5 calls.
Why do you call? It was a lot.
With one pair.
So Fishy with the ace-king takes it up to 20.
7 calls.
Might be making the call with the Jack-8.
I don't think he knew about that.
Sounds like Jacket. Ace-king still out in front right now. Maybe a $20 continuation bet. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
How much did he bet on the flop?
So 50 hands in tonight's stream. It is a 4-hour stream. Normally we'll get somewhere between 80 and 100 hands in for the night. And actually it's usually better if we get in closer to 80 than closer to 100. Because what that means is we have a lot of all-ins. And everybody likes to see all-ins. It doesn't matter if it's high stakes or small stakes.
7 calls.
Hey, wait. One touch. If they get a stop here, one touchdown,
Pretty good.
and Chain's gonna be like this.
3 calls.
So Tres Mentiras with the $10 button straddle will check his option, and we will go 4 ways to a flop. The Jack High of Taco, the best hand right now. Huge flop for Marty. Also a big flop for Taco. So Taco flopping a flush draw,
Ah, stop. Nah, man.
a gut shot straight draw, and has 2 overcards. Marty flopping a pair, and he's open-ended as well. Tres Mentiras making the call. Marty does as well.
Boom, vámonos. 3 players, can fucking get them down, man.
And we might have some trouble here.
You guys want to shower?
So Marty has an open-ended straight flush draw. He's not going anywhere. He's going to need the ace of clubs, as the 6 of clubs is in Taco's hand. And Taco's going to put out a big bet here. Marty's not going to be able to get away. Marty actually wants to see another club here. The ace was available. Instead, it is the queen. Marty with $200 left. And Taco going to bet 125. Marty makes the call. And flush versus flush, as I believe there was an interception. Yes, the Chargers picking off Carson Wentz. Things not going good for the Vikings. Things not going good for Fishy, who's wearing a Vikings jersey. Bought him for $500 his first hand, lost it all. Yeah, Fishy down over $500. Marty down $888.
Stop. I can feel good, man.
Oh, looks like we got 28 likes. Hey, so fun fact, the Kingdom of Tonga is located in the Southern Pacific. So $5 butted straddle from Chubbs. Everybody just call in the $5. Just like that, we are going to have 6 ways to the flop. Best hand right now, the ace high of Julian. And he's going to flop an ace. Marty flopping the 8. Fishy flopping the tray. Chubbs also flopping an 8. Has some backdoor draws available. $5 bet from Fishy is going to get a quick call from everybody. Does Julian raise? You got an ace. He does not raise. Chubbs with backdoor hearts available now. I do expect him to bet if it does go check to him. But instead, Fishy turns 2 pair. So Fishy bet with bottom pair. Now he has 2 pair. $25 bet. Chubbs just making the call. Marty doing the same. And Julian going all in. Has a straight draw now, needs a 5.
Good luck.
This might get Marty to fold. Oh, Fishy announcing all in here. Gonna be too much for Chubbs to call. And Julian gonna have to hit an ace, a deuce, or an 8. 5s are available as well for a straight. And they're going to go twice. There's the heart. Chubbs would have won.
Bro, I wanted to make it 125 to convince myself.
And there's the full house.
If I make it 125, then go down and I set the call.
So Fishy going to chop the pot. I don't know if Julian's going to rebuy, but we do definitely have a seat open on the stream table.
No, like 2 hours. Still 10, right? Or is it still 11?
So Tres Mentiras, who grew up south of the border in Mexico, now lives in Brownsville, Texas, the largest city here in the Rio Grande Valley, population about 180,000 people. Just under an hour drive from Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley to Browntown. And I don't think Julian's going to rebuy. Newbie with a small stack. So seat open on the stream table. Minimum buy-in is $100. And it looks like we have somebody that's going to take one of those seats. I don't think Tres Mentiras. Is Tres Mentiras in the hand? No. It's Sal and Madi. So King Jack going to be the winner?
What, man? You lost or what?
Cheers.
So Chargers with the ball again, driving.
Hey, let's order from her. Order from her. Order from her.
And let us see who is taking the seat. They're coming in for $285 as announced. Let's see who it is. It's going to be Jose. So Jose going to be there in seat 3. Oh, he comes in on the button. That's nice. Taco takes it up to 22, gets a quick call from Fishy. And Jose with the jack. He is actually a soccer coach, or as they say in the rest of the world, football. And pretty good way to come into the game, flopping top 2 pair. Taco put it on the continuation bet here. A little ambitious into 2 players with the ace on the board. Let's see if Jose raises. How much is he in for? 263? I think he should be raising here multi-ways.
What?
Yep, there's the race.
Oh man, I thought married.
Somebody, there was a guy that got mad at me. Like, I wanted to sit down. I'm like, there's a seat. And they want to go sit down. There's a seat.
Por eso, güey, de ahí en los Niners, como no
Oh,
mames.
fact.
Offense.
So can Fishy get away from his ace? He's drawn to running threes. Needs it to go 3-3.
Yeah. You're being sarcastic.
He got me earlier, wait.
How?
On that call, I go, damn, Mark, how did you see that? I'm like, I didn't even see it. He's like, oh, what you gonna do?
So $45 bet gets raised to 125, and Fishy gonna let it go. So nice fold by Fishy there. And welcome to the game, Jose. Local soccer academy, the Toros. RG3, if you're listening, we got your Oreo cookie. Chubb's raising it up with the 7-5. UB with the ace. He's all in. I think Chubbs is going to give him action here. It's $50 all in. I think Chubbs will give him action. Is Fishy going to give him action with the flat tire? Oh, Fishy giving him action with the flat tire. That's what you use the jack for when you have a flat tire. So Fishy with the jack 4.
You're probably good. You should. I just have suited. I have an ace and
So I believe they're just going to run it once. Fishy going to need a jack or a 4. Instead, UB going to hit an ace. And UB going to take it down. So UB with the double up. So kind of crazy there. If Fishy folds his jack 4, Chubbs calls with his 7-5. Instead, Fishy calls, Chubbs folds his 7-5. Jose, the first player in the green, $420 in the stack. Chubbs with $888. And Taco, somebody call 911. $5 button straddle.
I think most of this stuff's pretty good, but that's probably one of my favorites that I've seen.
A lot of people said they liked it.
No, that jacket himself. I'm guessing you chose that jacket?
Well, I wanted like a green, kind of like a matte green kind of thing. But originally I wanted it like across the chest. I couldn't find one in this color, like a full jacket.
Bro, that sweater really looks good.
And then he found like, oh, I got a zip up. I was like, send it over.
But I like the design, like it looks.
Marty with the ace-king suited, going to be raising it up to 20, maybe 25. Dealer confirms that it is 20. And UB, who just doubled up, is going to put on a small raise here. Not sure why he just didn't go all in, but Marty's going to put him all in. And UB's going to be all in once again, back-to-back hands. Had the best hand last time, has the best hand again.
enough. I don't think it ever really pops on camera.
Oh, that's a fun flop. That's a fun turn. And that's a funner river. So runner, runner straight for the ace king. Flopping a flush draw, turning a straight draw, and rivers the straight. And yes, I know funner's not a word. And that's going to do it for newbies. So we do have a seat open on the stream table. Minimum buy-in, $100. Newbies return to the stream. Not a good one.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. I said I like the olive green, right?
Seat open.
5 seats.
So Tres Mentiras still up 3,000. Sal up $718. Taco up 506. Newbie is still in the system, so they'll get him removed. We do have 2 seats available on the stream table. Carson Wentz really banged up.
Saliendo. No, me voy perdiendo. Neta. Sí, hijo. They did a pick.
Tres Mentiras just making the call of the straddle.
They're fucking down so much. They won't put him in? Jeez. They won't put him in? Daniel McCarthy?
He's like pretty much still hurt, I guess.
Oh, is he? Oh, shit, okay.
We're going poised to a flop of ace high. Tres Mentiras flopping the best hand.
So who's their backup?
And he's going to bet.
That guy they put, I mean, he's that bad.
The guy that got hurt again?
Bro, there was a guy whenever Wentz went down,
had no pads on.
they fucking put the camera on some guy, bro. He looked so shocked, like, oh fuck it, does this thing have to go in?
He had no pads.
You just like, oh, what the fuck?
Straight draw for Fishy, but he's going to fold.
Yeah. That was his face.
My day.
And Jose going to turn 2 pair.
I'm gonna make it.
I made it.
Tres Mentiras betting again. Does Jose raise? Maybe to like 80? Jose does raise, but he raises to 60. Tres Mentiras is going to need to hit an ace, a 10, or a 4. Tres Mentiras checks. Jose checks behind. Little surprised he checked behind. Probably missed out on some value there. But keep in mind, he just sat down. This is only about the 3rd or 4th hand he's played. And he's won 2 of them.
They were worried about, I think they were, I don't know if it was sure or not, but Tom Brady. Oh, shit. But Aaron Rodgers wanted to.
Anytime I meet somebody named Jose, I ask them, is it Jose with an H?
Would have been the same progression that freaking Brett Favre did.
And if they get the reference, they find it hilarious. But most of the time, they give me a very strange look. The reference, if you're curious, and you can look it up on the internet, but it's the Family Feud, which I think is played in basically all the countries. But the question on the Family Feud is a boy's name that begins with the letter H. So somebody on the Family Feud very confidently guessed Jose. And Steve Harvey, who's a host here in the United States, found it very funny. And spoiler alert, they got an X. They got a strike. Pot shaping up to be pretty good as there's over $100 in the pot here. Pocket 9s versus pocket 10s. The 7 deuce in there. So the 9s getting lucky.
It's been too big, buddy. Huh? It's been too big. You should stay over there. Oh, it's actually big. This guy has another 1,300 degrees.
So Taco, who was messing around pre-flop with the 7 deuce, is going to continue his story. And Fish, is the Fish raise? Wow, Fishy raising here with the 10s. There is an ace on the board, correct? And there's an ace on the board. Tres Mentiras has 2 pair. Madi has a set, and Madi's getting ready to raise. How much does he have in his stack? Ooh, Madi just calls. So Tres Mentiras needs an ace. And Fishy needs a 10. Taco needs 2 7s. Taco's getting a very good price. $40 more to win 360, but he's going to let it go. Knows that he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. So now does Madi raise, or does he continue to check? Oh, he doesn't have to, because Tres Mentiras is going to bet out here. So here comes the all-in from Madi, and Fishy's going to be able to get away from his 10s. And Tres Mentiras is going to have to hit an ace. A red ace. Un as rojo. Oh, both of them are available. Tres Mentiras has been running very good tonight. Both aces are available for him to hit. 294 is the total. And to the river we go. Madi will get the double up. Tres Mentiras is going to take a hit to his stack and no longer be up $3,000. Madi wanted the 9 for the high hand, but it wasn't coming.
You're right. We should have got Roxy to take a picture before. No, yeah. Te dije. No, it's because last time he had a good session. Roxy came over here and we were like, and he goes, Eric, he's like, hey, take a profile picture. Yeah, sure. Roxy took a picture. I love it. He posted them on Instagram. So right now he was doing great. Well, he's still great. Obviously, he's doing great. He was like, hey,
So 2 seats open in this 1-2 game.
I'm drinking. I'm going to fucking lose it. Just take it now.
Tres Mentiras up 2,500. There is a 1-3 going on the main floor right now, and there's also a 5-5, 5-card Big O, high-low, going on the main floor as well. So this is actually the smallest game that we're running right now here in the Rio Grande Valley. But it has a ton of action. El Rey. Don't forget, we are live on the YouTube chat. We're also streaming on Twitch, so shout out to all the gamers. I do not have access to the Twitch comments, but I do have access to the YouTube comments as we go heads up to a flop of 7 high. Straight draw for Fishy.
Like under my breath. What clever name did you come up with today? Alright, we're gonna give you one.
And 2 pair for Madi. Open ender now. Actually, double gut shot for Fishy. A 4 or an 8 make him a straight. So he goes from a gut shot to an open to a double gut shot. But it's the same amount of outs. Same amount of outs.
I don't want to say a base. Hey, Memo told me that his most games will tackle the I remember seeing it. Is she? She's good?
So Fishy makes the call, looking for a 4 or an 8. And instead he's going to hit the ace, which might get him in trouble. $100 in the pot. Madi going to slide out 55. And Fishy going to be making the call here. The ace getting him in trouble. I don't think he gets away from it, especially with the Vikings jersey on. Yeah, he's cutting out the call.
Yeah, I told him to put a tarp. Yeah, like right now.
I mean, he hit the ace. I actually think that it's a decent call. He's scared of two pair. He's actually asking his opponent if he has two pair. Dicker the kicker with another field goal. Yeah, he's going to make the call. I don't think he can get away for $55. I actually don't think it's a bad call. He just got unlucky that his opponent had two pairs. Yeah, but things not going well for the Vikings tonight as they are losing big on Thursday Night Football. Which is why I made the little jab about the Vikings jersey. If you're from Minnesota, I apologize. I'll be there in a couple of weeks. All right, so we do have somebody taking the seat. So still have one seat left on the stream table as we have just over an hour to go on tonight's stream.
You have to deal with somebody else. You have to deal with somebody else.
All right, so he played on our stream last week, went by the name Justin. Don't know what name he's going to use this week. Oh, there we go, Mr. Ibram.
No, but some of them are competing for the highest.
So the Vikings finally put it in their third string quarterback here. Less than 2 minutes to go in the game. Ace high flop, nobody with an ace. But Marty with the two hearts. Fishy with middle pair. Has the best hand right now. So it does get checked to Fishy. He has the best hand, and he's going to put out a small bet here. And everybody going to make the call here. So interesting bet from Fishy. Does have the best hand right now. And he no longer has the best hand as Jose hit in two pair.
No. He's a 9, buddy. You can't beat a 9? Oh, fuck, okay.
So Jose, the soccer coach, does have an academy. Works at the Toros Academy down here in the Rio Grande Valley.
Oh, he plays soccer too. Now you're embarrassed.
And I do think we're getting ready for a dealer change as we get ready for hand number 60 here. Fishy has played 15 hands, and his VPIP is at 71%. Marty and Sal, who have been here since the beginning, they're over 50%. Jose has only played 7 hands.
Okay, so you're telling me, like Levi's, since he's a floor, he knows how to play poker.
And Tres Mentiras is in at 42%.
It's different. It's because you know the rules and shit. I'm just saying. You think Levi's is a good player?
No, pues no sé.
Dile a Liras que lo están quemando acá, güey. Que lo están quemando.
So Fishy going to take a phone call. No phones allowed in the stream room. Marty put it on the $10 button straddle. Chubb's going to raise it here. Really just playing his position. Marty with the jacks, being sneaky here. It looks like we're getting ready to have a dealer change. So good flop slash bad flop for the jacks. A king and a queen arrive, but he is open-ended. Chubbs, who was your pre-flop raiser, gonna continue to tell his story here. And Marty is open-ended in position here. Gonna make the call. And I think Chubbs might be done bluffing here. Chubbs took a shot, got called, knows his opponent has him beat. Him and Marty have a lot of history. And he's going to continue to tell his story. I really want Chubbs to miss on the river and bomb the river. So Chubb's sizing up here on the turn to 260. But he does have the open ender. And I want to see Chubbs go all in here. I want the board to be like a 7 of clubs. Oh, yes. Chubbs. I want Chubbs to go all in. He's told the story. And let's see if he writes the all-in ending. All in is the only thing that makes sense. So he is continuing bluffing here. I don't like the sizing, but as I said, he has a lot of history with Marty. So based upon that history, this is the sizing he's picking. I do not have enough history with Marty, but Chubbs does, and this is the bet he thinks is going to work. King and the queen beat him. Spades missed, yeah, not going to work. So what was working in Marty's favor was, one, the bet size in, but two, more importantly, is both draws missed. Both the spades missed and the hearts missed. So the saying is, if you never get caught bluffing, you're not bluffing enough. All right, so we do have a dealer change. Exactly 1 hour to go in the stream. Yeah, Fletcher calling it. Marty not folded. A nice read by Fletcher. Maybe Fletcher is a better poker player than me. So exactly 1 hour to go on tonight's stream. If you still haven't hit the like button, what are you waiting for? All right, if you're in the Dallas area, they are celebrating their 5-year anniversary this week, and they got a lot of great things going on. So on Saturday, they have a $50K guarantee tournament, 5-year anniversary tournament. So if you're in the North Texas area, you're going to be in the North Texas area this weekend. Make sure you go check out the Texas Card House Dallas as they're celebrating their 5-year anniversary. They're also giving away some great high hands. That is on Saturday. And they also have a big drawing going on as well. $5,000 drawing. Yeah, we do appreciate the love in the chat and with the likes. Like I said, it really does help out the algorithm, but more important, me being a little selfish, it also helps me out. It's how I get paid.
Thank you guys for joining our stream. We're actually having $10 bonus round.
What they put?
No, he has this saying that he doesn't.
So exactly 1 hour to go into tonight's stream. These players started playing at about 7:15, and we came on the air at about 7. No, I'm sorry. These players started playing at 7:05. We came on the air at around 7:20 with the 15-minute delay. All right, it is final. The game is final. The Chargers blowing out the Vikings.
We got 4 players to the turn.
4 ways we go to a turn. 2 players with the queen, 1 player with the king,
No, the line was at 40.
and Madi with the 6, picking up a flush draw now. Actually, that was a jack. That wasn't a club. It's showing Madi has a flush, but obviously something read wrong there. The king 3, also known as the king crab, gonna win this hand. The 3 in poker is also known as a crab because if you turn it sideways, looks like a crab.
There you go.
So the king crab with the win. The run out was the jack of spades, the 8 of hearts. So something reading wrong on the. These are special cards. They do have RFID chips in them. And if you see in front of the players, there's a little circle that scan their cards. And right in front of the dealer, that big square,
We have a $10
there's also a scanner in there. Every once in a while, it'll scan a card wrong. But if you see in front of the players, in front of each player, there's going to be a circle within a circle within a circle, kind of like a bullseye. And that's how the players' cards get scanned. That's how we know what the players have. Chubb's raising it up here. Chubb's with the ace king.
Heads up.
He's gonna miss, wait. What happened?
They're gonna take the 2 in the morning.
Heads up to the flop.
This is a good board for Chubbs to continue on, and he's going to do just that. Looks like 35. Dealer confirms it's 35, and the continuation bet will take it down.
Sorry.
I'll buy my own shot.
Pay for myself.
Yeah, I got it. Well, they can be 2 good things. Well, 1 good thing. That is. The good thing is that it could be a lot of juice. That means liquor.
So you can see the dealer does have a headset on in constant communication with the production crew. These players are not mic, however, there are 2 microphones in the room. Normally, I'm able to hear the players, sometimes you're able to hear the players as well when they get loud.
Yes. 100 minimum. It's 1, 2, 100 min, 500 max. We have about an hour.
Taco with a K.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep playing after, but I'm just saying for the cameras to be on. We're not gonna go for it.
Ace high flop. Check, check. Niner.
They'll clock you in.
And I believe we have somebody that's going to take that final seat, so we'll be back to we'll be back to a full table, 9-handed. So I do realize that I am dating myself with this statement, but when I first started playing poker, we would play up to 11-handed. Sounds crazy, but it's true. 11-handed.
You're right.
Now, FYI, the story of Texas Hold'em was that it was invented for all of the cowboys to play during their cattle drives. So up to 22 players can be dealt in. Up to 22 players can be dealt in. And there will still be a flop and a burn card, a flop, a turn, a burn card, and so on and so on. So I've never heard of, I've never seen a 22-handed table. But apparently back in the day, during the drives, to keep themselves entertained, everybody would be dealt in. So 22 cowboys would be playing Texas Hold'em.
Hey, he's it. Oh no, that's the backup.
It's just time to shine, man.
Oh no, it's the Minnesota guy. I forgot.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, he's from. Yeah, he played at the
Oh,
What?
really?
Yeah, last year he's a rookie.
They should have put it the whole game.
2024 Minnesota.
A ver, I'm
Why did they
gonna
put him a long time ago?
thank you.
It looks like Kiwi knows what I'm talking about. 12-handed.
To the house.
Lo que te acabas de ganar ahorita. Pero no te vayas.
Yeah, Fletcher said he's never loud. And I know it doesn't translate,
They put him in? How much were they by? Do you remember?
especially when you're typing, but a lot of times
Like 30?
there's some things lost in translation. But Fletcher's being sarcastic.
That's what I said. Change the chance.
Or as they say in English,
That the players got freaking what's it called?
Oh yeah.
Hey, they're just running one-on-ones.
Yeah, pretty much.
so looks like we have somebody take in seat number 2.
Nuggets.
And we're back to 9-handed.
1, 2, hold them. 500 max. Hey, bro, this guy's winning too fucking much, man. Oh, so can you put this thing over? Can you put this, Warriors and the Nuggets?
Hey, Levi, I have a question. You do management, so that means you're a good player, right? Él dijo que no.
So 5 players calling the $2.
I can already tell.
And it's going to be a 10 high flop. Tres Mentiras hitting middle pair. And these players definitely taking advantage of the full service bar here at the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley. They're starting to get a little loud. But trust me, you would rather have a loud table than a quiet table. 4 on the turn as the 9 of Tres Mentiras still in the lead. Fishy officially drawn dead. And Tres Mentiras will bet again. Oh, Fishy not ready to let go. Is Fishy going to try to bluff here on the river? He has 8 high. He has to bluff. And here comes the bluff. He knows he has to bluff, but he cannot pull the trigger. So I mentioned earlier that there's 6 Texas Card House properties in the state of Texas. 4 of them are called Texas Card House. 2 of them are called TCH Social. The newest TCH Social located in Austin. And I have been to all the locations. And the TCH Social in Austin by far is the nicest. Not to say that we're not nice down here, but they really take it to the next level.
Why, you good?
I didn't put DNC. Can you put them in or is it too late?
No, dale.
Yes.
Let's go, baby.
Ace. Yeah. All right. Time out, guys. Let me get this. That's 300. Gibbs for 300. I'm sorry.
Gibbs with the Z or this? Z.
GIBZ.
Yeah, so we do have a new player at the table. And the players are going to get rescanned. Oh!
Sorry about that. All right. We got $10 under the gun straddle.
$10 under the gun straddle, and Mr. Ibram just going to call the $10 with the aces.
One forward.
Trying to trap.
3 forward.
Trying to trap. And Jose, who did straddle the $10. Action is on him.
Just tomas, güey, all day.
So Jose put it on a move here with the suited connectors. And here comes the re-raise. It's going to be 140. Jose getting a good price, and he's going to take the price. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I believe 7-8 suited is the best hand that can crack aces. But we have the suited connectors versus the aces. And we are going to have ourselves an all-in here. Jose checks. Mr. Ibram going all in. And Jose going to be making the call. You don't call $140 pre-flop to fold an open ender. Let's see a spade on the turn. Let's go deuce of spades to give Jose more outs. So $717 pot here, taking place at 10:20. Spade? Spade? There's the spade, more outs. And he's gonna miss. So Mr. Ibram with the double up. All right, let me get back to the chat. All right, somebody asking the difference between the two. So the social aspect of it, I've never heard anybody call aces angry ants, but maybe that's what they do in New Zealand. So the Texas Card House Dallas, they do stream on this channel every Tuesday. Stream heist. Normally they have a $25.50. The blinds are $25, $50. So normally they stream high stakes in Dallas every Tuesday, and then every Saturday, normally they'll stream a tournament. But the difference in the two, it's kind of in the name. So Texas Card House Dallas, a lot of action there. But it's just like tables on top of tables on top of tables, which is nice and good. You walk in and you basically immediately walk in, and they have a row of tables against the wall. Then you have the check-in desk in front of you. You have the cage, so you kind of walk around, and there's more tables everywhere. It's just filled with poker tables, which is great. TCH Social, they have a lot of poker tables, but they have other things. They have a pool table. They have a shuffleboard. But they have a very nice restaurant area that has a bunch of big screen TVs. It's a great place to watch a football game. They have a wall of TVs right when you walk in. So they have like a dedicated restaurant area. Then they have poker tables. Then they have a big bar area. And then behind the bar, they have their tournament area that has a lot more poker tables. So long story long, the biggest difference between the two is there's other things to do at TCH Social besides the poker. It kind of has the feel of a sports book when you walk into TCH Social Austin. Because you walk in, the check-in area is on your right. There's poker tables in front of you, and then to your left. To your left, we have a restaurant area. It has some booths, some tables, and then it's just a wall of TVs.
¿El menos es ganador, dijiste, Paluchón?
Sí, pero pagas.
Yo gané.
Sí, ganaste para
Chinga tu madre.
Yeah, I'm not sure if casual is the right word, but
¿Pagaste tercio, güey? Dijo que el menos es ganador. Nada, me vete a la verga. Ahí está Quinto pendejo.
Te dije, hay dos ganadores y uno que pierde. ¿Y quién es el menos?
Pero escucha lo que dijiste, el menos es winner.
El que paga.
Sí. No, en serio. María, habla. Ya. A todas menos al box.
But the setup is, like I said, the setups there at TCH Social at Austin. Now, there's also TCH Social in the Dallas area, the city of Irvin, Las Colimas to be exact. But essentially, the social is going to give you the full-service restaurant, where Texas Card House Dallas does not have a restaurant. Does not. The last time I checked, they don't have a bar either. I don't know if it's still the same because I haven't been to Texas Dallas in a while, but I know they did not have a bar or a restaurant before. It was just tables on tables because there was essentially no room. So when they made the TC8 Social next door. They have a dedicated restaurant area. At the TC8 Social in Las Colimas, they have a golf simulator. They have the pool table as well. They have a nice bar area. So yeah, I guess casual is a worth it works. But there's other things to do besides poker. And that's kind of the case here in the Rio Grande Valley, as we have the pool table set up, we have the full service bar.
I checked our.
So Chubb's raising it up with the Ace-4 of diamonds. And the action tracker is now catching up. So Chubbs races it up $40, leaving himself with $512 in his stack. And that's the area code for Austin, where TC8 Social Austin is located. And half joking, half serious, TC8 Social Austin, located in the city of Austin, in the city limits, Austin proper. Unlike another card house that will remain nameless, that is not located in the city of Austin, but they claim they're located in the city of Austin. I will give them Austin area. They're located north of Austin, but they are not in the Austin city limits. I mean, just say Austin area. Just Austin area.
That's where he starts it.
Texas Card House, Rio Grande Valley, located in the Rio Grande Valley area. The city that we're located in is the city of Edinburg, one of the many cities and towns that make up the Rio Grande Valley area, just like there's a lot of cities in town that make up the Austin area. Buda to the south, Round Rock to the north, Pflugerville to the east, Leander to the west, Austin area. They're all Austin area. All diamonds. Sal, with a pretty big hand here, has a straight draw and a flush draw, but he's going to check. Jose still with the best hand with the 10.
Sigue Maddy. Me chingó $500 ahorita, la verdad. Maddy no va a jugar ya. Luego 100 a ti, luego 100 a...
So Sal's going to hit the king and wind up with the best hand.
No, se va a ir a low, que es mamada.
No, le gusta high noon.
Ah, sí. Nah, sí le gusta el low.
Mr. Ibram thinking about making this call with just the 6.
Se quema. ¿Cuál pinche? Se quema cuando entre. Sí.
Oh, is he going to make the call here? Thinks his opponent missed the diamond?
9 call.
So I mentioned it earlier, I would say a fun fact. That's a 25 likes. Fun fact / history lesson. And speaking about Austin area or Austin city limits, and since we have Kiwi Special in the chat, has to do with Australia. The airport in Austria, they have a dedicated area for people who booked the city. So people who flew into Austria thinking they were flying into Australia, there is a special help desk that you can go to. Just because it happens so much. Talk about having a bad vacation. You think you book a trip to Australia and you wind up in Austria. It happens. It happens so much that they have a dedicated desk at the Austrian airport just for that. All right, so Gibbs taking seat 2. That's Gibbs with a Z. And the flowing. Still have over 30 minutes to go tonight.
All right, heads up,
So Mr. Ibram hitting the best hand with the 6, and he's going to bet it. Sal thinking about calling here with just ace high. He lets it go.
Okay. Ahora sí es jugo. Pero, okay, está mejor. But even if it's, there's no technical rule. There's not like, it's $4 and you get a double, it's $2. Just listen.
So Traditas still leading the way.
If you get a double, they're going to charge you that amount, right? So think about this. If we're getting 3 shots, that's $21. These strings.
Fishy down over $800.
777 is 21. How the fuck is it 7? Do you know what I'm saying? Even if it, okay, what I'm saying is it's a double. If y'all are right, if it's a double, we don't have a drink that costs $30.50.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. No. It should be 8. It should be 6. If it's a double. Or whatever, even if it's 16. I mean, if it's 8. 8 times 4 is 24.
Yeah, I guess Kiwi you about that.
It should be 21 is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm always getting my fucking my tap.
5 players to
check.
Hey, hold on. Nobody has a tab over, right?
All spades. And Taco with the ace of spades. Also has a straight draw. The pocket 7s are the best hand right now. But Taco with 40% equity here.
Hey. Check that. ¿Cuánto le queda ahí atrás? En la cartera.
correction, sorry, 45.
And Taco's going to bet 45 here. Tres Mentiras doesn't want to mess around with all the spades, and Taco will take it down.
Yes, yes.
No.
Yes.
And Taco going to show the ace of spades.
Yeah, he's a dealer. Went all the way across the table. Cuando le dije a Mari, nomás se tira.
Vivas.
Lo
que te dijo este vato, güey. No, hombre. ¿Qué dijo? Livas.
Let us tell you the story.
¿Qué dijo Livas?
Let us tell you the story.
Hubieras visto.
Okay, so check this
Lo
out.
que te dijo. Check it live.
So 1, 2 are the blinds. $1, $2.
So he goes,
Que si eres malo, ahora te van a jugar, mijo.
And I go, hey, this guy plays. Hey, no. Yeah, I just play just to fuck around. Right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And he's like, I'm not as good as him. I was like, what do you mean? You don't know if he's good? He's like, he's the fucking coach. Of course he's good. I was like, no, that doesn't make it, that doesn't mean anything. He's like, yes it does. If he's a coach, he has to be good. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like,
Taco just went in the last hand, now having the ace king. Putting on a big raise here. I do think there's a straddle. For him to raise $30, there has to be a $5 or $10 straddle. Yeah, there's a double straddle. Yeah, so $5 under the gun straddle from Chubbs, $10 double straddle from Mahdi. So the $30 raise makes sense. Going 3x. And Taco gonna hit a king. I do like a size down here to maybe like 20. Taco gonna go 30 again. He goes 30 again and takes it down. So nice hand from Taco. So 5 players in the green, 4 players in the red, not counting the 4 players that we lost. I think we lost 4 players. Let's see, we lost RG3, we lost Set, we lost Crockpot, we lost Julian, and we lost Yubi. So we've lost 5 players. And all 5 of those players did not cash out. All 5 of those players lost. So there's actually, is it 9 or 10 players in the red?
I fucking get a bunch of one.
Hey,
Bro,
hey, who do I sell for more?
oh, Maria, barrels. Bro, it's my favorite thing to do. It makes their night. It makes their night. Because they're up in the pole and this is their energy every time. This is their energy like this.
So Mahdi raising it up here with the King Jack. And Tres Mentiras going to make the call with the best hand. But he does have a lot of overcards to avoid. Needs to avoid an ace, a king, a jack, or a 10.
Right after they're like, oh, hey, you want anything? Like, you're good. Like, enjoy.
And there's the ace. It is going to go check to the pre-flop aggressor, who was Mahdi. Mahdi going to represent the ace. But it is Mr. Ibram who has the ace. And let's see if Mahdi is done bluffing at this pot. He picks up a spade, so he might not be done. Yeah, that spade is going to get him to bet once again here. Does size it up to 120.
For the past 2 months, I would say no.
And Mr. Ibram has the best hand. Also has the ace of spades. And he's going to be making the call. So Mahdi looking for a spade.
Yes, I know people that have a lot of them.
And Mahdi going to miss. The 10 gives Mr. Ibram a 2 pair. So if Mahdi is thinking about bluffing here, it is not going to work. And he's going to put out another bet here. And he's not going to get this money back. Maybe if the 10 doesn't arrive on the river, this works. But the 10 arriving on the river, immediate fold by Mahdi. He knows he got caught. So Mr. Ebrom with the win.
Ah, el señor cuando me va a invitar ahorita al lobo.
Oh,
Él sí lo pega.
Ahí sí le pega. ¿Qué onda, sir?
And we still got about half an hour to go on tonight's stream. We're going to get to the 80 hands. I just don't know if we're going to get to 90 hands. But like I said, the less hands is actually better, because that means there was a lot of all-ins. There was a lot of raising and re-raising. The dealer is in constant communication with the production crew. So the more the dealer's talking to the production crew, that means the more action at the table is happening. So take, for example, here, the dealer letting the production crew know there's a $10 straddle under the gun. Is it 10 or 7? $7 under the gun straddle. Oh, Taco raising it up here. Takes it up to 21. Wants to play the ace-10, but doesn't want to play it multi-ways. Mari making the call with the 9-5, and the straddler, Jose, who I'd imagine has the best hand. Yeah, he has the best hand with the king high.
No, es como estamos. Tú, yo y... Dale.
Sounds like they're ordering more shots.
George,
So let's see if Taco puts on the continuation bet here. He does not. And Taco turning a straight draw. The 5 of Madi still in front. Madi with a pair and a flush draw. He's not going anywhere. Makes the call. And Taco gonna have to get lucky.
Mira. Todo. Hey, con shot y cerveza la verga, todo.
6 on the river. Does Taco put out the bluff? Madi check-in. Taco gonna have to bet at least 50, but he gives up. So Taco with the delayed continuation bet did check on the flop. I think he should have bet the flop.
Hey, otra vez o qué? Hey, otra vez o qué? Para que sea. Culo. Culo.
So RF, the name of the company that produces the table. Special table, special cards.
Ahora sí te gusta, ¿verdad?
Huevo, ya perdí 3 veces, pendejo, no mames.
Ahora sí te gusta.
Yeah, so we have 10 people in the negative. Only 5 of them are showing the players that still have their seats. So 10 people in the negative, 4 people in the positive. So 5 ways we go to a flop. The ace high, the best hand right now. But Fishy is going to flop a straight flush draw, needing the 5 of clubs. But Taco's going to bet his top pair has the ace of clubs as the blocker. I believe Gibbs made the call too. Fishy making the call, but I think Gibbs made the call as well. Let's see. Yeah, so it's showing that Gibbs folded, and that is what the delay is here. As the dealer is letting the production crew know that Gibbs is still in the hand. So that's what the pause is here. The dealer's talking with the production crew and letting them know that there's another player in the hand. 7 on the turn. Okay, Gibbs actually folded. So Fishy's still with the straight flush draw, needing a 5 of clubs.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And he's going to get a 6, which is going to wind up being the best hand. It does go check, check, and somehow the 6 is going to win. So something finally going the Vikings' way tonight. I can't believe that it is 90 degrees, or it was 90 degrees today, during the day, here in South Texas. And right now it is 30 degrees in Minnesota. Guess I'm going to have to take a heavy coat when I go up there in a couple of weeks. $10 button straddle. So Marty put in the $10 button straddle on. And Sal is going to be calling with the king crab. Tres Mentiras taking it up to 30. Gets a quick call from Marty on the button with the suited connectors. And Sal will call the extra $20 as more drinks have arrived. 3 ways we go to a $93 pot. And it is going to be 6 high. Very nice flop for the 8s. And he checked. So Tres Mentiras bet in the turn for $20. And Sal will be making the call with just king high here, needing a king to take the lead. Instead, it's an ace. It's going to go check, check, and the 8s will be good. So 61 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 Celsius, 61 Fahrenheit. I mean, that seems nice. Yeah, during the day, 60s during the day. Yeah.
Barrels.
So there is a button straddle of $7 that's going to get called by the king queen. Eric with the ace has $2 in. Will call the extra 5. And Gibbs with the 9s looks like 35. Quick call. Sal with the 10s. Marty coming along with the suited king, and that's going to bring along Jose. Jose with the deuces. And Mr. Ibram with the king queen makes the call. I think somebody's going to hit a set. We have 9s, 10s, and deuces. I think somebody's going to hit a set. Taco with the ace will let it go. So I'm predicting there's going to be an ace, a deuce, a 9, or a 10 on the flop. One of those 4 cards is coming on the flop. That's my prediction. Swing and a miss. So the pocket 10s of Sal still out in front right now. The pocket 9s of Gibbs might get in trouble here. $182 in the pot in this 1-2 game. And it's going to go check around.
4, 6.
Trey on the turn. I think Gibbs has to bet here with the 9s. Doesn't have the best hand, but he's got to bet if it's check. Yeah. He's got to bet probably about... Oh, it's going to be, yeah. I was going to say about 75 or 80. He's going to bet 65, and that's going to bring along Sal. But now Gibbs knows that his 9s are probably not good. But you still got to bet with 9s in this position. You raised it pre-flop. Went check through with owning one overcard. Probably should have bet the flop, to be honest with you. But he did bet the turn here. And this queen is probably going to save him some more chips. Flush draw arrived. Straight draw also coming in. Probably going to go check, check here. Gibbs is hoping it goes check, check. There's the check. And there's the check. Gibbs is going to see that he was behind from the start. So Sal, who's been the second biggest winner tonight, is going to take his stack up to over 1,700. So he has a $800 profit. And with that loss, Gibbs is going to be in the negative. All right. So they gave me the final hand is going to be hand number 82. So 4 hands to go tonight. 4 hands to go. Last 5 minutes of the stream. If you've ever watched the last 15 minutes of the stream down here in the Rio Grande Valley, there's usually some craziness that happens. Not always. Usually some craziness. But I will predict one of two things. We're either going to see an all-in, or we're going to see a pot that's over $500 in these next 4 hands. I feel like the biggest reason is the players know the stream is getting ready to end, so they want to get rich or die trying. King high flop, everybody missing. First to bet at this pot is going to win. Check, check. Small bet here. Should get the job done. It's going to be hard for the trace to call. The power of the button. 3 hands to go in tonight's stream. Still have a chance to hit the like button.
We're still good.
Hey, ya no, le estamos hablando de seguridad. Hey, Georgie, le estamos hablando de seguridad.
So 4 players in the green, 5 players who are sitting at the table in the negative, another 5 players who were sitting at the table earlier, and they left in the negative. So that's why the numbers don't add up. You add up all the negatives to the green numbers, it's not going to add up. So Taco with the $10 button straddle.
¿Quién? Manny, ese va a decir
So Sal raising it up with the Queen Jack suited, gets a call from Mari. Jose coming along as well. Jose with the San Francisco busboy. That's a queen with a tray.
You check? I check.
Over $100 in the pot, and we see a queen and a 3. And Sal might get in trouble here as Sal has top pair, and he's checking. Does Sal raise? Just makes the call. It's $26. Let's see a diamond. Oh, Madi making the call with a gut shot. Oh, counterfeit city for Jose, as now Sal taking the lead with queens and 4s with a jack kicker. So terrible turn for Jose. Madi still trying to hit his gut shot on the paired board. And Jose hates the turn. Nice fold here from Jose. Sal announcing he is checking dark, which might get Madi to bluff. No, Madi decides doesn't want to bluff. And Sal will take it down. So Sal up. Is he up $1,000? Sal's up over $1,000. 1, 2 are the blinds. 2 hands to go. Well, let's see if my prediction is true. 2 more hands to either have a $500 pot or an all-in. So Chubb's raising it up with the 7-3 of hearts. Fishy calling, Sal calling, and we're going 5 ways to a flop. Will we see fireworks? King high flop. Chubb's flopping a straight draw. Sal flops a straight draw as well. And Sal's going to bet his straight draw to the tune of $25. Chubb's flicking in the quick call. Did you cash out? So let's see a heart. No heart. Instead, the board pairs. And Sal is betting again. Small bet of $30 that Chubb's will raise. Sal open-ended, but the board is paired, and he's going to let it go. So Chubb's using his position, making the move, getting it through. And last hand of the night coming your way. Does my prediction come true? So last hand, do we see an all-in? It started off right, $10 button straddle. Sal and Tres Mentiras making the call of the $10. Mari does the same. And Taco is going to call. Is he going to raise? This is a small raise. Should be sizing up here, but this is going to bring everybody along. I do like the idea of the raise. The size is just too small considering the number of callers. And as I said, everybody's going to call here. So this pot is shaping up for possibly a big pot, as there's already $150 in there pre-flop. 5 ways we go to a flop. And 2 kings, nobody with 2 kings. Madi with the hearts. Madi gonna check, and thus Taco put on the C bet. Taco does, and Fishy, who has a pair, is gonna put out a small bet here. 30 into 150. Madi definitely going to be sticking around. Does call with his heart draw. Taco, who was your pre-flop raiser, does have back doors available. Oh, here we go. So Taco with the move, Madi with the flush draw, makes the call. And is this going to get us to a $500 pot? It's going to be close. 430. Oh, Taco hits his jack on the turn. Madi still has all his hearts available as he checks once again. And Taco put in a move on the flop, is going to continue here. As advertised, $500 pot. Madi getting a really good price here for his flush draw, and he's going to pay. And here we go. $500 pot check. Will we get an all-in? And it's going to be a full house for Taco. Action is on Madi. Does he bluff? Oh, Madi already checked. And there's the all-in. So check both boxes off on the final hand. We do have a little action on the chat. So all in on the final hand. That'll wrap things up for tonight. Next stream will be taking place on Saturday. We go from South Texas to North Texas as the Texas Card House Dallas will be streaming their 5th anniversary special.